Hello, little ones. Would you like to hear a story? I've got one for you. Of dungeons and douchebags. Long ago, the land of Irion was governed by many majestic empires. The humans of the plains, the elves of the forest, the Oreads of the mountains, the Merrow of the oceans, and the kobolds and Okiti taking what was left. But, as is so common amongst all with darkness in their hearts, those who had power would not be satisfied until they had more. War broke out, alliances being made and broken in a second, as the once civilized races slew each other in droves in vain attempts to get one more seat of power. The kobolds, on the brink of annihilation, sought out a new draconic god who would protect them. Instead, they found Jogotha. A powerful and terrible dragon, Jogotha cared not for the suffering of those around him. Taking advantage of the warring continent, Jogotha razed Irion to the ground, seeking to carve a mighty empire in his name. A last desperate alliance stood firm against Jogotha, and after a terrible battle, the dragon was finally slain. With Irion torn apart, and no one in any shape to continue the war, an armistice was reached, and the Great War ended. Now, many years later, Irion has started to rebuild, and the Age of Clockwork has begun. And our unlikely heroes, gathered first to celebrate a harvest festival, may soon find themselves at the center of another war. Trevlon, the halfling bard.
I'm gonna get to the bottom of this mystery. Right after I've had this little nap.
Corellian, the kobold paladin.
You must understand, I will do whatever it takes.
Malifane, the half-elf rogue.
You have me rather curious. Tell me something about you.
Thavagath, the Goliath barbarian.
With victory comes honor. And goes.
And Momo, the Arakakra cleric.
You seem tense. Let me help you.
From humble beginnings, these brave adventurers may soon find themselves the key to saving the fallen empires.
Last time on Dungeons and Douchebags, Fallen Empires. Our heroes searched the halls of Panmia Academy to find out what created the book golem, finding the spellbook it was created from in the library after passing some difficult mental trials. Then, in a desperate attempt to defeat the golem before it brought the academy crashing down, our heroes ran through the halls looking for any weapons or armor they could use to defeat it. They created several vials of alchemist fire with the help of their new friend, Annabelle Wheelwright, and found a set of pipes of haunting that could be used to disrupt the golem's whispering aura. Yet their attempts to enter the rogue's dorm seeking aid proved fruitless. So our heroes placed a shrieking mushroom outside the rogue's dorm door to torment them for being rude. Unfortunately, the shrieking attracted the attention of the page golem, which now has our heroes cornered. How will they survive this encounter? Will they defeat the page golem in time to save the academy? Why is Alex setting up for a total party kill at level 2? That is just mean. Find out on the next episode of Dungeons and Douchebags, Fallen Empires.
Welcome back to Dungeons and Douchebags, Fallen Empires. As usual, I'm your host, Alex, and I am here with Atlas.
Hello.
Jojo.
Hi.
Scott.
Hey.
Walrus.
Whoa!
And Phil's internet has decided to take a trip to the quantum realm to see if it can figure out what the fuck was up with the ending of Infinity War.
So, are you okay? Are you okay, our boy?
My child.
Yeah. So he's not going to be able to hear us, apparently.
I'm a good person.
Are you sure?
What did you do to deserve this?
Occasionally. I don't deserve this. I'm a good person.
You are.
Yeah.
You're a very good human being.
Yes.
And a real hero.
Yeah.
So, a
You're
couple of
villain
things
number
before
one.
we start. First off is a policy thing. While I would like to thank everyone for being so generous and giving so many bits to Internet Remix during Camp Streamix, there's been some bad behavior in the chat, shaming and insulting people who do not give bits. That is absolutely not what we want. And if you do that, you'll get a warning and then get a timeout. Further infractions will have us kick you off the channel, because that is not the kind of friendly atmosphere that we want in Internet Remix.
Yeah, that's really not okay. Like, this is supposed to be fun for everybody, even if you don't give bits. It's not really any of your business why they can't give bits.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, rule number 1 is don't be a dick. So don't be a dick, guys.
Don't be a dick. Don't do it.
Yeah.
And we'll be
Just
watching.
Don't do it.
Yeah.
We have keen eyes and
Yeah.
and very good detectors for this sort of thing.
Yeah,
We'll
don't
know.
let that crap happen again. That's not cool at all. Nobody appreciates that.
Nope.
All right.
Don't do it.
And then, point number 2. Last time, our heroes took a rest, and they had drawn cards that affect rest, but I forgot to use them. Thavagath, Phil's character, drew the courtesan, but since Phil's internet was fucking dead, I obviously skipped that one, and probably will until Phil can reliably hear a damn thing. But Trevlon drew the owl, which gives a vision of the future. And because that is helpful, I'm going to make up for that by giving 2 visions of the future.
Fucking sick.
Ooh.
All right. So, the first vision, you're seeing through something else's eyes, and the eyes, kind of fly through the halls of the academy and go through the door into the rogue's dorm before settling on this bright greenish-yellow gem that then explodes into a vortex-like eye, the same one that's on the golem. Then it flies through some more halls into a room filled with, training dummies and weapons on racks and stuff, and a huge statue in the middle. And then the huge statue has another similar gem that also bursts into the little vortex eye. And then it cuts to the golem, shows the vortex eyes on either side of him, and the golem's eye turning gray in response. That is the first vision.
Oh.
The second vision,
Okay.
you see this vast, vast lake with crystals in the middle of it and surrounding the shoreline. And then in the middle of the lake, a sword drops down, and then another. These are huge swords. They are massive. You can still see the tops of them as they stab into the water, and then more and more drop down, and the water turns this dark, inky black. And those are your visions of the future.
Fucking yikes.
Yep. With that in mind, the last time we left off, you were all facing down the page golem in a hall that was basically a dead end.
Is there a window?
There are windows, yes.
Fucking book it out the window.
All right. Everyone
That's all I'm gonna say.
Everyone who's going to dive out the window, roll for acrobatics.
Roll for acrobatics. Okay. And here we go. Fuck it.
Why are you rolling with
didn't
advantage?
realize it.
Oh,
Because
hey,
I'm
thank
a
you for the
fucking
bits.
idiot.
Also, that's enough bits to draw a card from the deck of magic things.
Oh, sick.
Who was gonna start?
Who volunteers to draw a card? Currently the ones who are not in BRB mode would be Atlas, Walrus, and Scott.
Yes.
You know what? Since we just did the whole vision thing with Walrus Atlas, why don't you draw the cards?
Do the thing.
One of these days you're gonna draw a good card, Scott, just saying.
I did once last game.
You got the foreign trader before.
That wasn't in Fallen Empires, though.
Don't worry about it.
There it is.
Oh!
That's power?
That is the avalanche! Draw 2 more cards.
Oh, okay.
Sick, nasty, bro!
I'm full of fear.
Alright. You got the unicorn and the key.
Oh, shit.
Alright. So, Momo drew the keep last time, and that gave, an expanding extra-dimensional storage box. Congratulations to Corellian. You now have one of those boxes yourself. And
That
then...
is incredibly useful.
Alright. And then, chat, the unicorn, you get to decide who gets healed. I believe Malifane is the one who has the least hit points right now. Do you want to default to him, or do you want to see if anyone else needs healing?
Wait, isn't Treblon hurt?
Not very hurt. I'm alright.
Alright.
In fact, I think I'm actually at full health. Yes, I'm at full health. I healed during the short rest.
So I think by default, Malifane will get healed. But there's a catch.
Okay. I hate this catch.
We're gonna take some hit points from Thavagath. Alright, so...
Wait a fucking second. Trying to do this shit behind my back. I came back at the right point.
It was a roll of the dice, and you have lost hit points so that Malifane can get healed.
I can live with this.
How many hit points were you at, Malifane, before healing?
I was at 4 hit points, and now I'm at 17.
Okay. Thavagath, you just lost 13 hit points.
Ha! Fuck, alright, okay.
Equivalent exchange!
Wait, but I'm much more of a man than he is. Surely I should get, like...
You're not wrong.
Equivalent
you have
exchange!
a higher amount of base hit
Okay,
points.
sorry, you said 13 hit points, right?
Yes.
9. There we go. Ah, that's terrifying.
Alright. Back to some dice results. Corellian and Malifane, you dive out the window just fine.
Oh, so should I do an acrobatics thing as well? Or?
Yes.
Yeah. Do the thing.
I shall do the thing, brother.
Yeah. Thavagath, you also dive through the window just fine.
Yeet.
That is indeed what you just did.
Trevlon, you're having a little trouble climbing up.
Yeah, please. Oh god. My tiny legs, they did not work.
And then Jojo is in BRB and has been for a while, so I have no idea what the hell.
What the hell?
Hey, what's going on with the brain?
Bird Brain is just like T-posing to try and hide, I guess.
Holy fucking...
What's he doing?
Asserting dominance.
Assert dominance by T-posing!
Wait, who has the book cover?
It was either Trevlon or myself, one of the two.
Awesome.
Awesome.
Well, in that case, yeah, I'm gonna lean in the window and try and help Trevlon out. And we need to get Momo out as well, so some of us are gonna go back in there.
Oh dear.
Alright. I'm actually just gonna roll for Momo to actually get Momo moving, so you're not waiting on that.
Phew.
Zip! Momo T-poses right out of there.
Through the wall.
Flips through the wall.
Yep.
Through the window! Through the wall!
It turns out we're actually in Gary's mod.
Oh my god.
Wait, we're in the UK?
Oh, the things you miss if you're not here for the live pre-show. Alright, you were going to assist Trevlon to get through?
Yes.
Assist the legs!
Trevlon, roll acrobatics again, now with advantage.
Now this time I'm actually going to roll correctly, with the advantage for real. Watch me roll.
Nice.
Ooh.
Fucking
Nice.
sick.
You get through.
I'm out of here, baby. I, as soon as I've exited the out of the window. Question: did the Rogues Guild seem to have windows in outside that we saw?
You did not see.
The door was closed, but the windows might be more easily to break in. I gesture for everybody to move up the way, like towards the Rogues Guild.
Need to tell me twice.
Alright.
Alright.
Going back towards the Rogues Guild, huh?
Yeah.
Alright.
Outside.
Let me just, move you so you're not in the hall. No being in the halls.
Yeah, once we managed to move outside, I sort of look at everybody with a hushed voice and goes, I think there's something in here we can use. I'm not entirely sure what, but I saw something.
Thank you for the follow.
This! Follow, whatever it is. Oh god, noise! Yeah, there is a thing in there. It's a crystal, like the one that the thing has. Either that, or it's where it came from. So, I think it's in our best interests to try and get inside somehow.
Sounds like a plan.
Well,
Yeah.
we don't have anything better to go off of, but we should move, like, now.
Away from the window, yeah.
Sharpish.
Do I notice the shrieking plant thing that's outside the window?
There's no shrieking plant thing outside the window. Chevlon put it at the door. But speaking of that,
Outside the window.
say again? You just said outside the window after I said there isn't one outside the window.
I meant inside the window, I'm sorry.
Alright. You notice that Chevlon put down the shrieking plant thing, and then you hear the flapping of paper wings, and then boom, and then there is no more shrieking.
Well, that just happened.
Well, I now realise that the shrieking things make it annoy it, so keep that in mind. Right. Sorry for nearly killing us, that might have been my bad.
Apologies later, maybe. Let's get inside first.
Agreed. So, this window here, is it high up?
It's pretty high up.
Is it possible to climb in?
You can certainly try.
I sort of, yeah.
That would be an athletics check to climb up to the window.
Let's go. Mal, whatever your name is. I trust you to sneak about and not get shot at as easily as, other people around here. No offense, guys.
Would it
If
be an
we
acrobatics? I'm sorry. Would it be an acrobatics with advantage if they have a offer to boost?
Exactly.
It would be athletics with advantage.
Sorry, that's what I meant.
You're asking the wrong boy on this one.
So you're not exactly one for sneaking about.
I'm saying I'm not exactly the most physical one. Sorry.
Oh. Well, I could try and climb up and take a snoop around. Maybe.
Tiny man, climb up on shoulders.
This is going to go great. And Trevlon scrambles up.
Alright. Roll athletics with advantage.
Here we go, you handsome sons of guns. Athletics with advantage, yeah?
Yeah.
Here!
Alright. You just barely managed to grab onto the edge of the windowsill before you fall off.
Damn, that is very high.
Alright.
Hang on a minute.
You, now that you're not, kicking your legs in the air, you kind of pull yourself up and try to open the window. It's locked.
Damn.
Wonder if the boy actually packed some rope on this journey. Fancy
All
that.
lockpicks at that note.
Well, the rest of us are down here, so...
I mean, we can always toss supplies up to him.
Isgol, do you know how to pick a lock?
Oh, do I ever.
Well, there is a lock up there that needs picking. Can I trust you to do it?
Just watch me.
Right, let's try and boost him up there.
Alright. Esgol, roll athletics with advantage.
Oh, this is gonna be painful. Yeah.
You just kind of try to hop off of Thavagath's boost and then trip a little on his fingers and fall back down to the ground.
What? Get me up there first, boy.
There's gotta be a way inside that's not just, what's the word?
Scaling a wall.
Wasn't there a fireplace in the wizard's dorm?
A fireplace?
Well, most fireplaces have chimneys, although admittedly that does require a bit of scaling.
Even more than climbing a window, might I add. I just had a thought. We could wait for that thing over there to move about, and I'm just thinking that, well, I have
And they'd totally let us in the front door because we set a screaming plant outside of it and also threatened them through the mail slot, yeah?
Well, it's the only thing I'm thinking is, as long as I can see them, then we wouldn't need to ask permission, so to speak. I have a way to make them just...
Whoa, wait. You put down a screaming plant right in front of the door. There are civilians.
Admittedly, they were being, right, you know, but...
I mean, it's not that funny. I mean, I thought it was... I mean...
it's a little funny.
It's a little bit funny.
It's... Okay, besides the fact that it is clearly the most funny thing in the universe, we need to try and get up here. Or try and get in. Or, there is another thing we can do.
Or maybe try a different window and see if there are unlocked ones.
Or we could try a different place. I told you that I saw something in here, but I also saw something in the room with all the dummies and the swords and the room that's not this one with all the fight. Yeah, the fighting people's dorm. I think there's something in the statue there.
Well, I mean, it's worth a shot.
If we can't get in here, that's my best option, I think.
Yeah, I mean, we can't exactly go back into the main hallway. As far as we know, the page golem is still outside, so might as well try to skirt around the lands, I suppose, for the school grounds.
Well, to my knowledge, the madame said that the fighter's dorm would be on the east side of this place, and to my knowledge, we would have to go either through this hallway and across into the other side of the grounds, or back into the main hall and just rush to the east side. And I don't know if we can get there any other way, really.
I mean, main hallway has cover in the form of the fountain, and we could always attempt to dash back into the storage room. So I vote, well, also the windows are a bit bigger, so I vote that.
Alright, let's give it a go.
Alright, going back into the hallway?
Yes.
The main one, so...
Yeah. Oh
Yeah,
god, can you make me not control Favagath, by the way, now that Phil is actually alive?
I can, but in case he dies again, it's always helpful to have that option.
I mean, I guess so.
True.
I mean, are you comfortable with that, Phil?
Yeah, I'm good with it.
Also, Jesus. Phil, I just saw that art.
I'm not sure if I should, but I trust you.
Yeah, I'm very trustworthy.
I mean, you're a Scotsman. How trustworthy can you be?
Hey,
All right.
hey, I sound English, so that should cut it.
You climb back in through the open windows into the dormitory hallways.
Right, let's neck it. And Trevor points down. Neck it, like, whatever the... Let's...
No, as in, I moved it, I necked it, let's go.
Yeah.
Okay.
You fucking book it for the fighter's dorm.
Yeah, like it's a theme park or something.
Alright, you go inside and it's a pretty wide open space, 2 tables with a couple of weapons laid out on it, big fancy carpet in the middle, and it looks like the actual rooms are separated by doors into the wall here.
Right. Okay. Does this look similar to the room that I saw in my vision?
No.
Shit. Oh, crap.
What exactly did you see in your vision?
I saw fighting dummies. I saw a statue with the stone in it that was similar to the thing that the page golem has. And I saw that it turned grey when it was, and Trevor is trying really hard to remember it, but he's not getting the fine details because his idiot my brain forgot to write it down somewhere.
Well, you mentioned a statue earlier, so, while we're here, we can at least search, maybe, and then we could nip back in and speak to Annabelle. She would know where a room with training dummies and a giant statue would be, of course, I'm sure.
All right. I can't really think of anything else to do right now, so let's give us room the quick once over.
All right.
What is this? What is this bow on the table?
That is a longbow. Looks like it was just left behind as people booked it from the dorm.
Let's see.
How about this lovely looking axe here?
That is a battle axe.
It looks nice.
You already have a way nicer weapon. Like a way nicer weapon.
Yeah, it's true. Okay, I'm cool.
Also, they're students. They're poor.
True.
Would Trevlon be able to roll investigation to see if he can find anything notable?
Yeah. Sure.
Roll investigation. Here we go, boys.
All right. You take a look around the room, and by the door you're at, you can hear the sound of heavy breathing coming from inside. Like, you haven't been able to detect any other signs of life in this dorm, except for the breathing in this room.
That's frightening.
I can see his expression and I'm just, are you okay?
I sort of put a finger to my lips as if to say, shh, don't say words. Because I'm not sure if it's a person. Trevlon sort of... Can I put my eye to the keyhole and see what I look? Want to see what I look?
Sure, roll perception.
See what you look.
See what I look at, yeah. See, I look real good, don't you know? Perception.
All right.
Fuck.
Luckily, it's not exactly easy to miss. You look through the keyhole, and you don't see any people on the other side, but you do see this huge-ass wolf with, like, this little collar around it, curled up by a bedside, with this long sword that has runes on it right by its side.
I sort of go psst to Thav and sort of say, Thav, my boy, do you know how to be nice with animals?
Good question.
Are pets even allowed in dorm rooms here?
You don't know.
Malafane is just too fixated on the books on the table.
A lot of it is like doodles or like the equivalent of sports plays, only this time it's like battle strategy. Their forces represented by X's, other guys by O's, what they do to like flank the enemy and take them out, stuff like that. It's the fantasy jock room, basically, is what I'm saying.
You call it a jock's room, I call it a tactician's room.
What would the skill be to make an animal not want to hate you?
Animal handling.
Do you have good animal handling, Thav?
That is a very meta question. But yes, kind of.
Well, I think there is a big puppy on the other side of this door, and...
Ooh,
how big are we
I like
talking?
puppies.
Like, bigger than me, I think? So, it's big. Okay,
Sounds
so...
adorable.
So what I'm going to do is, I think it would be good if you can make it your friend, because it's got a sword on it, it seems, and it would be, maybe it can help us find whoever owns it, or we can take it for ourselves if the occasion arises. Can I trust you to make it not hate us?
No, but I will give it a shot.
I could give it a try.
Are you good with animals?
From what I can tell, yeah.
The expression "let sleeping dogs lie" exists for a reason. But if you're hell-bent on this...
It's not that I'm hell-bent on it. It's just, it's there. I don't want to get eaten by a dog, neither do I want to get eaten by a giant page monster, so let's get rid of one of the possibilities. Just make it one way for Trevlon to get killed, instead of multiple terrible ways. Right. There we go.
Yes.
Actually, before I do anything, and do I have? Oh shit! I don't have heal slots, but I do have bardic inspiration, and I'm gonna do that. So I'm gonna.
Wait, wasn't Momo gonna try?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Momo's good at it.
I am an animal.
That is true. Okay.
Bangs.
I mean, my modifier is 2. Is yours a little higher, or is that too meta a thing to ask?
Oh my god, real quick, out of game. Apparently, I didn't know you could do this. If you double click the top part of your character sheet, it minimizes.
It does, yeah.
Yeah.
It's
I
really
didn't know
helpful.
that. That makes me so happy.
Yeah, it's
How you know?
Also, how is your animal handling?
It's
If that's-
got 3.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah,
that's
that's
better.
one more than me. Yeah.
Right. Okay. I put an arm on Momo, and as I give some inspiring bardic words, and I give them a D6 to use if they want.
All right.
Oh, cool. What
Okay.
even is in there?
Big dog.
Thank you for the follow.
Follower.
Thank you.
I grab the potion on the table without even looking to see what it is, and just look towards the party. It's like, hey guys, what did I miss?
Big dog? You say?
Big dog.
Big
Big
dog.
dog.
Big
Right.
dog.
I'm fond of dogs, I think.
I'm gonna open this door. You're gonna say hello to it. It's hopefully not gonna hate us. Good luck. And
Wait, what do you mean by big? And then you just pushed me away?
slightly, I just opened the door.
All right. You open the
Wait,
door,
Did they say big dog?
and there's this huge mass of fur and muscle that just looks up as soon as you open the door. And, like, it's still curled up, but it looks around at all of you, and it's snarling.
Roll animal handling, please.
All right.
Oh my
Add
god.
a d6 just in case, I'd say.
Out of D6, okay?
Don't believe anything to chance.
Use
Yeah.
your bardic inspiration.
All right.
Use it.
So that's a 23 total.
Yes.
Oh,
my god.
it's still sitting there. It just looks around at you for a while, snarls, but upon seeing that you're not approaching it aggressively, it stops snarling and just continues curling up.
I wonder if it's waiting to someone.
And then I just like turn back and I look at you guys and I just put my finger up and then I pass out. Like, lose consciousness for 5 seconds.
The wolf looks down at you and like tilts its head quizzically.
I sort of give it a shake, give Momo a shake to make sure that they're not dead. Momo, please do not be dead. This is not the time.
What
Dying is for
happened?
like, oh, you met the dog and you've passed out because you were, I don't know what you were, but you weren't scared clearly.
You're the bravest.
Yes.
The bravest of the
So
brave.
brave.
Good.
Very brave.
Thank you, my friend.
Okay. So,
Is there
Does-
anything on the wolf's collar?
Yeah, there is a tag on the wolf's collar.
Can I check it out?
Yeah, you get close enough to read the tag, and it is it's not biting at you. You read the tag, and it reads Misha.
Oh, what a good boy.
Misha.
it's very good.
That's so cute.
I love them. What a good doggo.
I mean, it also helps that it's the size of a bear, so it makes sense.
Yeah.
Can you ask it where its master is? If that's a question you can ask animals at all.
Alright, do I have to roll anything for that?
Do you have any way you can communicate with Misha?
Can I? With message?
Besides
No.
just going, who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? Where's your master? Like, besides doing that.
master? How do we defeat the beast?
How do we unfuck this situation?
Yeah, you approach Misha and you look at the collar, and Misha is just kind of like leaning its weight so that it's between you and the sword at its side.
So you say the sword's at its side. Is it just resting there, or is it like hilted onto the doggo?
It's kind of resting there.
Okay, good.
That sword probably belongs to whoever owns them. Do you think we could corral it to come with us as a bit of help?
Do any of you still have any, like, the bread or meat pie?
Yes, I do. I
Oh
have
my
some-
god,
I have a
Malafane, you
whole meat
beautiful
pie.
person.
Here, I hand Momo the meat pie. Take this.
I take a piece off of the meat pie and then I put it in front of the dog's snoot.
Misha sniffs at the piece of meat pie and then just kind of scarfs it down immediately.
Nice.
You know, I bought this knowing something exactly like this would happen. I just didn't think it would be this.
A good boy.
Well, you
Yeah.
know what? There is always time for good boys.
Everyone
Um,
appreciates good boys.
There's always good boys. Or good girls. I don't know. Is Misha a girl name?
Do you want to check?
I don't think.
I will check. I will
Alright.
check.
You try to go behind Misha and do a little check behind to see if Misha's a boy or a girl, and Misha just turns to you, shocked and appalled.
I don't know what you expected.
Yeah.
I just
Confused and
I just
upset.
quickly go back to where I was before and put another piece of meat pie in front of her snoot.
Misha scarfs down the meat pie gratefully.
Yay. Did I find out what the dog was?
No, it's turned around really quickly and looked at you like, what the fuck?
Perhaps it's best things left.
Let's just
unsaid.
use they them pronouns from now on.
Perhaps it's better left unsaid. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, okay. How about this? Check in the room and see if there's any indication of who owns them. Because if there's a name or if there's like a letter from the person, then we might have an idea of where to go.
Can I try and get a better look at the tag on the collar?
It just reads Misha.
There's also desks in the room.
Yeah, there are desks in the room.
Okay.
Just don't make any movements towards the sword.
Yeah.
I'm getting the
Can I-
impression that dog likes that sword.
Or the dog is under orders to guard the sword.
Can
I
I
know,
try
I'm-
and go sneak around the dog?
Yeah, you go around the dog, and it's not as long as you're not making any moves for the sword. Misha just lets you pass.
Aw.
Then you take a look around the room, and you see a couple of papers on each of the desks. On the left one, the desk is owned by someone named Brendan, and there are a couple of notes basically saying that Brendan is not doing so well in various heroing classes. And then there are a bunch of letters on the right desk with lipstick marks on them for someone named Constantine.
I have a feeling that it's Constantine that we're looking for.
Okay.
The sender or the receiver?
Yeah.
Okay, great
They're addressed
question.
to Constantine.
If I say one of the people's names, will Misha react?
You don't know.
Can I try?
Yeah.
Constantine.
One ear perks up on Misha's head.
I think we have our answer. Brendan.
No response.
I think we're
Right.
looking for Constantine.
Okay. Well, that's a name we can designate to go and find this dog.
Oh, before I leave the room, is there anything on the right desk besides the note with the kissy marks on the kissy cutie
There
marks
are
on
a
it?
hell of a lot of notes with lipstick marks on them.
Oh.
Mew, kiss. Is there anything of important notice that I should take with us?
Roll investigation?
Okay. Now that I discovered my minimizing character sheet, I can.
Whoa.
Whoa. There appears to be like a whetstone in there used for like sharpening blades and stuff.
Should I take that with us?
No.
Yeah, I mean, we like having blades, don't we?
Alright, I take the stone.
You take the stone.
Alright. So, now that we know that there is a dog here, and the dog does not want to entirely murder us, we will try and find Constantine when we can. But, for now, I think it'd be wise to try and find the room with the dummies in it.
Alright.
Right.
So you're heading up?
Yeah.
I suppose so.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. I want to take
Oh, wait.
a quick look around the rest of the room.
Actually, mention it.
Alright, I'm hearing 2 actuallys, so...
I think that was Mal both times. Oh, I said I wanted to take a look around the rest of the room just to be sure we're not missing anything that could be useful.
Alright.
Any advantage is much needed.
Great,
go
roll
around.
investigation.
Will do.
Nice! Corellian, you are 100% sure that the most useful item in this room that could be used for destroying the page golem is the sword that's at Misha's side.
Well, I mean, I also need a hand in order to wield the sword, so that goes without saying. Shit.
And, what were you looking for, Ma?
I was just looking. I was just looking on the table.
Alright. Yeah, like, a lot of
Not-
heavy weaponry is on this table. Like, you get the feeling someone was polishing it before they just, booked it and left it behind.
What about the scroll? I'm assuming that's a scroll.
The scroll, reads Dagron, and then someone tried to draw a dragon, but it looks more like someone drew, like, an S, and then, another slightly different S, then added some, like, V's for the eyebrows, and then they were interrupted in the middle.
I hate you.
Ouch.
Classic.
Ouch.
Actually, before we move, what is the potion that I grabbed say on it?
It does not have a label.
It doesn't. Ooh.
Ooh.
Look, let's see. Would any of you happen to... Would any of you be able to look at the This potion doesn't have a label on it. Would any of you be able to take a look at this?
I'm pretty sure the only person I know who has any experience with potions is Annabelle.
Why don't we take it with us so that she can check it?
I suppose.
At which
Yeah.
point, Thavagath would like to look real close at the bottle to see if he can see it. Just because why not? No one else is making the roll.
Alright,
Go
Arcana?
ahead, I guess.
make a
Here.
perception. Actually, yeah, Arcana, since it's a potion. Nice, that's
Well
a natural
then.
20.
Whoa!
This
Oh, that
This is a failed potion. Someone tried to brew a potion and it failed badly. If you try to drink it, it would animate inside your body as like a small water elemental creature and attack you.
Oh my god.
That's
Ew.
horrifying. I love it.
You might not want to drink this, but give it to an enemy.
That's
Give it
one.
to them
Interesting.
as
Don't ask me how I know this.
Amazingly, Thavagath of all people knows a lot about this bad potion.
I mean, maybe he dabbled in potion making and made the exact same mistake
We
once.
don't know. We don't know.
Maybe he's been attacked from the inside by a water weird or something.
Alright.
You don't know my life.
Listen,
I'll
it's
never
really
get
coming
this
to
man.
be
You
a
don't know
thing.
me.
Out of character, I'm putting this in the equipment as potion of don't drink this.
Potion of don't drink this. Got it.
So what are we gonna do about the Misha?
Well, unless we can think of an easy way of getting the sword out, I would say we wait until we can find somebody who definitely owns them.
I think we should try and take them with us, just in case. If it doesn't work, then try and get them to trust us, or find Constantine.
I think they already trust you more.
Well, why don't you call out their name then?
All right. Do I have to roll anything for that?
To call their name? No.
Okay. I scoot back a little bit so there's distance between us because I can tell that she's a big doggo.
They.
Misha!
Misha gets up from the resting position and, like, her head perks up.
Come here, Misha!
Roll animal handling.
Oh boy!
Oh,
Okay.
oh boy.
Do us
Oh,
proud, you beautiful bird.
Okay. Oh, come on.
Alright, Misha looks at you, tilts her head, and then eventually seems to get it, leans down and like picks up the sword by biting the hilt between her teeth and holding it there, and kind of like gently lopes out of the room.
Oh.
Holy shit!
Oh, what a good dog!
Okay, Alex, I need to ask this now. Is this a Dark Souls reference?
So cute.
I might have been inspired by the Great Grey Wolf Sith.
You fucking beautiful son of a gun.
This is both the most adorable and most
This is the
badass
episode
thing
with
I've
the
ever witnessed in
references.
my life.
Can I?
Well-
Do I have to roll anything to like pet her face and rub her ears or whatever?
Animal handling again to make sure she likes it.
Okay. I think I used all my luck.
she likes it.
Okay.
All right, Phil, roll animal handling with disadvantage.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
For God's sake.
All right.
I deserve it.
You try petting Misha, but she just kind of like edges away after every pet. And thank you for the bits.
Thank you for the bits. my
All right.
friend.
Okay, we don't necessarily need to pet the crap out of it now. As long as we can make it come with us.
Oh,
All right,
space.
you have successfully avoided having Doggo's butt right in your face.
Right. Okay. Let's go and find out where we can find a dummies and some statue. Yeah.
Yay.
Do that.
So are
quick.
they still gonna come with us even after all that?
Like, slowly they'll follow you, but that roll wasn't high enough for them to do anything else but, like, follow you around.
Nice.
That's fair
Okay.
enough.
I'll try it again later.
We're gonna try and find your master as well, Misha.
Yeah.
Misha has no
We
idea
both
what you
got
said.
Master's
Misha can't
Mystic.
speak English.
That's fine. I talk to dogs all the time, are you kidding me?
Oh, worm.
It's the normal thing to do.
How else are you gonna communicate with doggos?
Davagath just kind of makes a barking noise in the hopes that what he said was tangible in dog speak.
Holy shit, it's a dog!
Yeah, it's a dog.
It's a
our
big
friend
dog, size
now.
of bear.
It's
Don't
a
touch
big
the
dog.
sword. Don't
It's
go
our
for the
friend.
sword.
Yeah, don't touch the sword. Oh, you
Escol,
might die.
Escol, I need you to listen to me as carefully as you possibly can.
I make no promises, but
No, this is serious. You could actually die. First of all,
Literally die.
do not touch the dog. Second of all, don't try and pet the dog. And lastly, let me handle the dog. Do you understand? Is this coming through to you? Because this is deadly serious.
I think I understand.
I need you to promise me that you understand, because I do not want anything happening to you or Malifane.
I think I understood that, but just in case, could you repeat that again? I wasn't listening.
Alright. First
No
of
touch-
all,
Yeah.
don't touch the sword. Second of all, don't touch the dog.
Oh my
Third of all,
god! I was kidding. Jesus Christ.
this tells you how serious I am, alright? Please!
Don't
Also-
touch
Maybe
the dog,
stop
don't
yelling in the
catch
middle of the
dog.
hallway when we're trying to avoid a page monster. Thank you.
Agreed. That's a really good point. Let's move. And I'm
Touch
gonna
the sword, don't touch the
I
dog.
wasn't yelling, I was like quietly whisper yelling.
Okay.
whisper. I'm gonna.
Storage room.
Yeah.
All right. You
Back to
head
storage rooms.
out of the dorm halls, having now explored. I was gonna say all of them, but you technically haven't gotten into the rogue's dorm, so.
Yeah.
And then there's this huge ass dog that's just galumphing through the hallways after Tiny Borb.
Galumphing. I like that phrase. That's a good term.
I get on Davagath's shoulders again.
I knock on the door and sort of poke my head in and say, "Hello, we are not dead, and we need to ask some questions."
Sure, anything to help. What can I do for you now?
Well, first of all, I've had a crazy vision, and that involves some crystals and a place where the crystals might be. One of them is probably the Rogue Storm, and they just don't want us to come in there. They're really angry. They speak in thieves' cant. They shot Malifane in the chest. It was bad. The other place is a place with some statues, with a statue and some dummies, like training dummies. Do you know where that might be?
Annabelle thinks for a second and says, that would be the training room. You just go south from the academic wing, and then she realizes something. Son of a bitch! did the rogues steal one of those statues' eyes?
Eyes?
Yeah, there's like this huge statue of a storm giant in the middle of the training room, supposed to like inspire everyone and whatnot. And it's got these like two glowing gems for the eyes, and I believe that the rogues like somehow climbed up there and stole one of them.
Trevlon immediately makes a connection. Shit! I know why the page golem's doing its thing. It's trying to find the other eye. The rogues stole the eye from the golem's face, right? They hide in the rogue's dorm. The golem is activated and tries to find the eye. If we put the eye back in the statue, it'll probably stop trying to kill us.
That's brilliant!
I'm here to.
Also, Annabelle, I have a serious question.
Yeah?
So, do you know anyone by the name of Constantine?
Oh my god, Constantine. He is the literal worst. Like, every other girl at this academy just fawns over him and thinks he's big man on campus because he brought his own magic weapon and his... I don't think it's a magic dog, but it's a big dog.
Well, we found him, and
you
he's
think,
following me now.
Right.
The dog, not
The dog.
Constantine.
Yeah, I don't think Constantine is into your type, sorry.
Not the.
Anyway,
that's not the issue.
we found his dog and his wolf, whatever you want to call it. I don't know what breed it is, but that's not
Misha.
important. Misha. We
Right.
found his dog, Misha. What do we do with her?
Well, if she likes you, that's already a step above most anyone outside the fighter's dorm, so that's a plus.
Oh, I feel special.
As for, like, where Constantine is, knowing him, probably booked it at the first sign of actual danger. Like, yeah. Do you know the term big man on campus?
I think I've heard of it.
Yeah, he is
No.
that, only without any actual talent. And then she rolls her eyes incredibly hard.
Right.
Ouch.
That sounds like a fun fella. He left his sword with the dog.
Yeah.
The dog seems very intent on keeping it in his mouth, so we're just going to let that happen.
Okay.
Do you have a suggestion as to how we can corral the thieves into letting us in?
If you manage to, like, trick the door into thinking you're one of them, or just open the door, you could probably get into that dorm. Negotiating with them is a whole nother story. I usually don't succeed at that.
Yeah, we attempted.
Apparent.
We attempted it, and it didn't.
You attempted
really
it.
go well.
Then she looks over at Malafane. Oh yeah, she looks directly at the crossbow bolt wound. Yeah, I can see that now. Sorry.
No worries.
Will the pipes of haunting pass through the door?
I mean, they could probably hear it, but I would personally save that for use against the golem, because if you can, like, drown out the weird whispers that it does whenever you get near it, that would be way more helpful than scaring the rogues.
Point taken.
I
Right.
shiver at the thought of the pipes.
Okay. We
Also-
have a game plan.
Also, additional point. No.
Point. Hey, I can make it not make you annoyed. Trust me. I think I've got a handle on it. Either way. Okay. We need to get into the Thieves Guild, and at this point, I'm getting way too cross to bother with them trying to negotiate us. We just need to find a way inside quick so this thing can stop just trying to destroy the entire place.
Yeah.
I mean, if worse comes to worse, we can always attempt to break down the door, and by us, I mean, and by we, I mean Thab could probably do
Thank
that.
you for the follow.
Thank you.
Yay!
Thank you.
Fab just kind of nods in agreement. As if some kind of really obvious acknowledgement that y'all are all weak.
I mean,
Listen,
if
I'm not
someone
afraid
could be
to admit
firing
that.
crossbows.
Okay, right. So, Thav, do you think you could break a door down?
Does the Pope shit in the woods?
Good. Well, apparently, I don't know.
I heard that saying before.
Fair enough. Right.
Does a pope exist in Irion?
Roll religion.
Are there popes?
Let me roll for y'all.
And
Let me do
they
it.
shit in
Does the
rooms?
Pope?
Wait, let me do it.
There's a multiple stage question.
Malifane, you're pretty sure there's no pope in Irion. Momo, religion in Irion is not organized enough for there to be a pope.
There is
You know,
no
there's-
pope, no.
There's a pope that exists somewhere, but not in Irion.
So the concept of a pope is known.
Right. That we at least can confirm.
You can confirm the existence of a pope.
Oh my
As to
god, I
whether
meant to
he
just say
shits in a
yes.
wood.
Jesus fuck.
Does Jesus? No, not going there.
Don't just.
Wait, what is a Jesus?
What's a Jesus?
So,
What's a Jesus?
Right.
do we want to try and attempt to talk our way in, or open the door again?
Well,
Or-
okay. How about this? We give them an ultimatum. They don't want to open the door. Thav politely breaks it down with the hammer.
You know, I feel like Esgol would probably be a bit better trying to talk his way into there.
And you are a different person from Malifane. Well, Esgol is a different person from Malifane, and that means that they won't believe that it's the same person trying to negotiate.
As long as they don't, look through the crossbow slot.
I'm pretty sure the crossbow. He didn't even see what he was shooting at through the crossbow shot. He just
Yeah.
opened the door, fired, and shot and went back in. So I think we're fine either way.
It's worth
So-
a try.
Esgol is going to try and get us in. I have an idea. Also, if once the door opens, I'm going to charm the guy on the other side to make him just trust us.
When you charm someone, don't they?
Don't they usually know afterwards? Yes, but do I care?
No, I don't think any of us do. At this point, at least.
I mean, what are they going to do to us if we're out of there and he realizes he's been charmed? Oh damn, I've been charmed by whoever that was. Well,
I'll follow you lots' lead then.
I'm sure it'll go fine. I think, maybe.
Here's hoping.
We'll see.
We'll see.
Wait, is Misha in the room?
No, Misha did not enter the room.
Trevlon pokes his head out just to see if Misha's in there, outside.
Misha's curled up and is taking a nap.
Aww.
This is a good thing. Right, okay. Let's go and politely ask the thieves to let us in. And if they don't, we will not so politely ask the thieves to let us in. And then, once that fails, we will get let in.
I don't think
One
I would
way or the
ever
other.
consider Esgol and polite in the same sentence, but sure.
Well, okay. Polite is subjective.
That is an extreme use of subjective there.
Yeah, it's still subjective.
Only we've got. Relative is probably the better term.
Also, I have a massive headache, so I don't know.
Proper
what
headache.
else.
Oh no.
Like out
I-
of game?
No, I think just constantly switching between myself and Escal is just giving.
Oh, right. Well, this will hopefully be the last time you need to do this.
For a while, at least.
Question, like for Scott, could we rapid fire switch between Malifine and Escort? Like if we went to a rave.
I mean, I'm technically speaking, I guess you could. I never really thought that far ahead.
Sorry,
That
just the
would
thought came into my
suck.
head, and I needed confirmation.
I'm gonna make a gif of this.
That would be the actual worst.
Oh my god, the migraines! That would suck.
I'm just picturing the dancing lights cantrip working like a rave party, and now just constantly flipping back between the two. And oh god,
To give him a seizure. All
To
right.
give or not to give him a seizure? That's the question.
please don't.
Whether it is never in the mind to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous partying.
Well,
Yep.
That may be a question, but I don't know if it's the question. Let's go.
Let's give it a
continue
go.
on. Excelsior.
Right.
Welcome back, friend.
Right, Esgol, you're gonna chat with some thieves. You cool?
Ooh, very much so.
You're gonna have to talk shit through a door and get us into the thieves' dorm. Think you can do so?
Oh, yes.
Figure that would be your specialty.
Great. All right.
Let's do it.
You head back through the dormitory halls towards the thieves' dorm. As I move the map.
Come on, Miska.
All right.
Pretty dog.
Misha, like, slowly pushes herself up and then just lopes after you.
Oh, a tired doggo.
Such a precious doggo.
I love her.
You arrive back at the thieves' dorm.
Alright. Malafane, you know what? I mean, Escol, pardon me. You know what to do. Go on, Matt.
I walk right up to the door. So, we want to do this good cop, bad cop? Do I want to do this just shit talking them? How do we want to do this?
Shit talking them didn't seem to work last time. Your other friend, Mal got like real bad shot in the chest last time she shit talked. So
Yeah.
be polite as much as you can be, as Meech.
Be polite. Sure, I can do that.
I have those.
Freeze! Put your hands in the air. You're partially surrounded.
Malafane!
Esgol.
I mean, Escol. I can't tell the difference between you two sometimes.
All right. You shout that out. Silence.
Can I please take my health back from Escal?
If the unicorn gets drawn.
God damn it.
Maybe you should speak in thieves' cant.
Yes, that is a thing. Thieves can't. With thieves can't.
Freeze! Open up! You're partially surrounded.
Oh my god.
Just by
Alright.
inflection alone, I know exactly what he's pulling.
Oh, you're my banga.
All right.
Jesus, fuck.
Have
You
hammer
hear-
time soon.
You hear from the other side the loading of several crossbows. And then
Oh
the
my
voice.
god.
Might you best be joking with us?
Maybe I am. And what are you going to do about it?
Something like this. And then arrow slits open up in the door. And they fire
Can I-
upon
okay.
you.
With the arrow slit open, can I see anybody on the other side?
You see, like, this mass of leather, basically.
I'm going to just toss a charmed person in there. Oh wait, shit! I'm out of character. Oh,
Yeah,
no.
you can't! You're out of spell slots! Alright, that's a hit.
I hope
You know,
That's a
I
hit.
really don't think you should do that.
That's
You
a
may have an
critical
army.
hit.
Oh my god.
That's a hit. That's a miss.
Oh no.
That's a hit.
Oh no.
That's a critical
Oh, no.
hit.
Oh no.
Oh my god.
And that's a hit. I'm not
Am I
even
going
going
to
to roll
die?
damage. You're a pincushion.
Am I going to die?
You're down to 0 HP and there are crossbow bolts sticking through your chest as the arrow slits slide closed.
I can't help but get a sense of
Oh my god! I'm gonna heal him. Travel on me and you would need to heal him. Like,
I don't have
now!
any healing slots left.
Oh my god!
Fav, they're all in the
Sure,
same
I'm
place, aren't they? Can't you do that thing with the hammer?
Stop. That was fine.
Can I do cure wounds?
Do you have spell
Say-
slots?
Yes.
Alright, yeah, you
Save
can
it.
use cure wounds.
Oh wait.
Okay,
Alright,
Sav just kind of hints at the rest of you guys. Stand the back.
alright.
Like
You
hell.
hurriedly, like, rip the crossbow bolts out of Esgal and heal him back to 7 hit points.
Good.
Right. So, that just happened.
And I just like
Wow.
throw him to the ground because they're covered in his guts.
You
Funny, man.
you pushed
Why?
the Escal button. You shouldn't have did that.
Oh no, I'm so
Stop.
Okay,
frightened.
what must I do to force Escal
Sav,
out of the way?
I believe this is your time to shine.
To shove Esgal out of the way, if you want to move Esgal, just move back.
Just fucking move.
Oh,
Like,
man, you
I
hate you fucking
believe
Easter.
a good 20 feet away, I believe.
Thunderwave. Let me check what Thunderwave does.
Thunderwave. That is. Come on, scrolly.
Yeah. Thunderwave,
15.
yeah. That is a range of a 15-foot cube around you.
Woof.
Yeet. Okay.
Don't
Which
cube
is
spells start with the
all
origin
of you.
point on the face of a cube?
Okay, guys, move back, please.
Yeah, you really need to fucking move. Thunderwave will kill you otherwise.
Oh my god!
Oh, this is gonna be fun.
I'm just gonna. Yeah.
Anybody
Yeah.
else having fun?
You
I-
Also, the chat is saying, I love how that happened, and Misha doesn't care. You are absolutely right. Misha just kind of watched that happen.
Good dog.
Okay, Thundergaff knocks politely on the door. Delivery.
What you fucking got?
Pain. Wait, what?
Alright. You raise Storm's hammer and slam it against the door, and there's a crackling bang as this wave of thunder and noise erupts from it and knocks the door off its hinges. I'm going to roll to see if he takes half damage or full damage.
Oh wait, they all moved back? God
Wait,
damn it.
is this going to hurt Misha or?
Nah, Misha's out of range.
Misha's just out of range. And thank you for the
Excellent.
bits! It is
Thank
500
you!
bits! It's time to draw a card.
Oh no.
Oh boy,
I
oh
believe,
boy.
Phil, it is your turn.
Yeah.
Yay, my favorite. Draw. 1. See what I got.
Alright.
Easy close.
You got the dance. The dance is a pretty fun one. You'll automatically succeed on your next check if you sing about how you're going to do it.
Oh my God.
In
I
real
love this
life.
card.
In real life. Yeah. But resolve that action. You slam it against the door. Door flies off of its hinges and falls down to the ground. And the rogue who's on the other side goes flying back and skids to a stop in the middle of the floor. And
Oh, good.
all the rogues in there stare at you. Holy fucking hell, mate!
I told you we had you partially surrounded.
Wait, so
That's only on one side. It's more like we are more surrounding you because there's more of us than you. Fuck it, I'm failing math.
Semantics.
Wait, just for confirmation, I get what did you say the would happen if I sung what happens?
If you sung what happened and I like the song, automatic success on the check. And it has to be like related to what you're doing. So you can't say, I knew a bear who lived under the stairs and then automatically kick someone into a hole. Because that has nothing to do with a bear under the stairs.
So if I were to use the technicality of, let's say I'm singing something that isn't necessarily related to it, but I'm singing it whilst I'm doing it, but it fits.
If it fits, it'll work.
Okay.
Cool.
Choose your song wisely.
Okay, I know what I'm doing. So these guys react how to this charred little fella being skidded across the room?
They all just kind of stare open-mouthed, and they're reaching for their crossbows.
Interesting. How many are closest? Okay. I'm gonna scoot my caboose over to the. Let's see.
I'm going to say right now that despite the Thunderwave slam, he does not look very hurt at all.
Oh, come on.
Poopy. Okay, I'm gonna fucking walk right here, and I can do the thunder slam again, can't I?
Nope.
It's not like I can't do it again.
You only had the one charge.
Only had the one charge. Righty ho. The guy I'm next to right now is
the one you skidded.
Is the one I skidded. Okay. Let me just give me a quick second. Gotta get some inspiration. What have I got? What songs do I know relating to these fucking weapons? Fuck.
That sort of song.
mood.
You know, just when you need to sing a song, all songs you know, and it just fucking leave your head.
You obviously expended them during pregame.
Again, you always have the chance to improv something.
Do you want me to drop a beat?
Oh God!
I'm gonna go ahead and say, fuck no.
Oh.
Well, thanks for taking a fat purple shit on my confidence.
Purple.
I just can't freestyle. You give me a beat, I'm gonna fuck it up.
It's not you. It's him.
Okay.
It's not.
Okay,
you,
I'm
it's
gonna
me.
save it. I'm gonna save it for a future thing. Like, at some point later on in this, I'll think of something. But for right now, I'll just use Storm's Herald to bludgeon this fucker in the face.
All right.
Oh, dear.
You're going to fucking die.
And not even for the boss.
I am going to have the fact that you drew a card from the deck be your first warning. He didn't look hurt basically at all from the thunder wave. And your second warning, he's got over 80 hit points.
Oh
okay,
my god.
Oh, okay. Can I take it back?
Yeah, take it back. Also, chat, before I forget, because we are over 1200% on the deck of magic things, you get to choose what kind of card will get added to the deck.
Away.
Yeah, will it be from the deck of hammers, which summons stuff like there was the big sky card that summoned the eagle. That was one of the cards from the strength deck. Or will it be a card from the deck of shields, which is about the health and hardiness of the party?
I like
All
the
right.
sound of that one.
Decide amongst yourselves as we determine what the hell you're going to do now.
Trevlon yells out real loud, "We know how to stop the page golem. We can help you get out of here."
All right. The rogues look around, and you see that one of them is holding that yellowish gem that you saw in the vision, Trevlon, and from it is shining a light on this drawing of the wall, a crude drawing of this wing of the academy. The light is just pointing to the academic wing, no, not the academic wing, the dormitory wing away from the rogues dorm.
So the piece of paper, it's having like a little drawing on it? Okay,
Yeah,
repeat that again so I'm...
Okay,
right.
So they've attached a little piece of paper onto the wall, and the gem they have is shining a light from it onto the piece of paper. On the paper is a map of this wing of the academy, and the light is shining on the dormitory wing away from the rogues dorm.
Dormitory wing away from the rose dorm. Right. Presumably that's where the statue is. I'm going to presume that's where it was exactly, at least.
It looks like
Okay.
Shields is the winner, by the way.
Oh, thank God.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, Mr. Diplomacy, you're up.
So, can I roll persuasion to try and convince them that we do actually know what the hell to do to stop this thing?
Yeah, sure.
Right.
Cool.
Fucking 5 persuasion. Don't fail me now, or I'm gonna pee.
Oh no.
All right. You're so sure. Then what the fuck's your plan, eh?
Well, here's how this works. A while ago, I'm going to firstly presume that this didn't start until this fella over here decided to take that gem, right?
Oh, no, we had this for about a week.
A week?
Yeah.
Well, this is what I will say. I believe that gem is actually connected to that monster. The gem actually is the same sort of shape and size as the one in that monster's face. And I know for a fact that it's missing from the statue. I'm pretty sure if we put it back to where it was, the demon will stop trying to murder us.
So you're saying we put this back, we control that thing, better than telling it to go away?
Yeah.
That's basically.
Yes.
Oh, I like the sound of that, mate.
Then.
Craziness.
Then we're going to need to go quick before it gets annoyed. Well, we already.
Whoa. What do you mean you take it? What's stopping me from going there?
Well, what's stopping us from coming with you?
What's stopping anyone from leaving?
That thing?
Well, that thing, yeah.
Excellent.
Suppose I could use a couple of bodies. You know, to distract in case it tries to shoot me.
Sure, let's go.
Yeah.
Yes.
We're very good at distracting people.
I'm good at being a shield.
All right.
Apparently, I'm good at being a pincushion.
Oh yeah, you're the best one we had in weeks.
Thanks, I think.
Don't mention it, mate.
Then shall we?
All right. You I'm just putting that gem away, just so you know that the rogue's got it on his person.
Okay.
He heads out of the room. Fuck are you waiting for?
Right.
Let's go.
All right.
Sweet.
Thank you for the bits.
Yeah.
Does he?
Swift rage indeed.
Does he see the dog?
He sees the dog, and let me just drag you back, Trevlon.
Hey, aren't you the fucker that shot me?
No, that was like everyone else. I missed. He seems way too proud of that fact.
I like you.
All right, you are getting super lucky with the dice rolls, by the way, because all these dice rolls are to determine where the golem goes, and so far, it's not making the roll that would let it come back.
Oof.
Oh, thank God.
To the
Our luck
academic
is
wing.
to the academic wing, so we don't get killed. Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, guys, I don't mean to make a grim reminder, but we've only got like 4 more pieces on the clock. We might want to
What
work
clock?
as fast as we can.
What clock?
What clock?
I'm speaking out of game.
What clock?
What clock? There's no clock here. Clocks don't exist. They were destroyed in the Clock Wars of '87.
Let me actually move you to where the proper thing is and delete the page golem since he's not there.
Hey, the clock is filled back up again. We're
No,
safe.
it's not. Don't worry about it. Don't do that.
There is no clock.
Fixing it.
We're fixing it.
Yeah, it's
Don't worry.
fine.
We'll
Don't
fix
worry
it.
about
We'll
it.
get more.
It's fine. Worry about it.
Every time you think it's fine, I'll move the clock down. And thank you
Oh my
for the
God,
bits.
no. It's not fine.
I think everything's gonna be just fine.
Shut your heckin' fuck mouth, hell.
That wasn't me.
All right.
That was. Forget it.
You are now in the academic wing with the big old fountain in the middle.
It's south from here, yeah?
Can I go up to the fountain and just wash my face real quick?
Sure, yeah, no roll required, just kind of like dunk your face in the fountain.
Yeah.
T-pose in the fountain.
Isn't that enough to draw? Yes, that is enough to draw! Hey,
Oh, that's my
Jojo,
turn.
guess what? You get to draw a card!
Wait, what? I haven't drawn yet.
Are we going in order? Because, like, I'm not sure what order we have. I just know Jojo
know
hasn't
we're
We're
drawn.
going in order from lowest onwards on the screen.
I thought it was whoever's currently talking.
Yeah.
got the
Yeah, I
card.
thought we were doing
I
that.
thought that's
Yeah.
how it was before.
Okay.
Okay, whatever, I guess.
I mean, you could go next.
Whatever.
Yeah, next works.
All
Should
right.
I get boss?
That is the empty throne.
I don't like the sound of that.
Somewhere, Momo,
Oh, this
you've made a
card.
political enemy.
I don't even like politics.
I'm sorry, just because of that, you picked the way you worded it, all I can imagine is just some monarch somewhere just suddenly going, fuck birds.
I mean, that is basically the way the empty throne wants. Somewhere, someone just
Am I right,
decides they
boys?
fucking hate you.
Birds, I hate pigeons.
Disgusting! Jeeves, take it away!
Oh God,
Ew,
throw it to the
gross.
pole.
I never see a budgie naked in my life.
And more bits!
Yay!
Let
Hey,
them
Bess.
eat barb.
Let them have cake. Only feeds birds rice.
All right.
Anyways.
Anyway,
Yeah. I splashed my face with water.
your face is now splashed with water.
Heck yeah. I've always wanted.
Got something a little bit right there. And there. And there.
Do we want to hurry up and get to the south and the statue?
Let's
Yes.
put the statue on this front.
All right.
Oh.
You head down into the training room, and it is this massive room with
wow.
racks of weapons, a couple of training dummies, scarecrows lining the walls, and in the center, surrounded by a circle of runes, is this gigantic statue of this giant humanoid with the flowing beard. And the thief says, "Right, here we are. That's up there is where I got it from. Climbed there myself. Hashtag no big deal."
Do you think you can climb back up it, or...?
Oh yeah, probably. I'd imagine that the dummies would try to smack me down, so that's your problem.
Wait,
Wait, they come to life?
Wait, what?
Of course, I mean, this ain't no half-assed training ground, it's enchanted.
I mean, fair enough.
Oh, you were scared.
Oh, so cool.
Wait, Bumper.
Tavagath just goes like hella sparkly eyes.
Aw.
Yeah.
So excited, because that
I
sounds
am.
like his best thing.
It is a pretty awesome sounding thing, Tavagath, you can't lie.
Malafine is just observing all weapons on the racks.
I join you with that.
Basically, any martial weapon is in here. You get the feeling it's to train people in the use of all sorts of weapons and not just swords and spears and pokey sticks.
Just martial weapons?
Just martial weapons.
Are there any bows or crossbows or anything like that, or are they just...
Yeah, there are crossbows in here.
Oh, shit.
Is there a hand crossbow?
There's a hand crossbow.
My life is saved.
You now
Is there
have
a
a
sickle?
fucking hand crossbow, Trevor.
Say it, please? Yes.
He
Is there a
will.
sickle?
The thief looks at you, taking the hand crossbows, and is like, "Yeah, men after my own heart. I like that."
Trust me when I say this. I've been looking for one of these things.
Oh, we got 2,000 bits.
Oh, shit.
What?
Thank
you so much.
All right,
Thank you.
Scott, draw a card. The rest of you, pick who gets to draw the rest of the 3 cards, and chat.
Can I draw a card, maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Draw a card.
I want to.
All right.
Draw one.
Then chat, decide between the deck of shields, which is health and hardiness, or the deck of books, which is giving knowledge to or getting knowledge from the players.
That sounds like fun.
Ooh.
I shall also draw one.
All right.
You gonna draw one, Scott? Yeah, you've drawn one, Scott. Good. Okay, I'm gonna draw one as well.
Here.
You got 2, yeah.
Oh,
There we go.
looks like you've got the carnival. That one's pretty complicated.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
I have got this thing, which looks like an absolute nightmare.
Oh no, I can already tell.
Trevlon, you got the betrayal. That means for this next part, you're gonna be working against the best interests of your companions.
Oh no.
Until you get snapped out of it, or until the eye gets back in the statue.
Freaking. That's some horse shit.
Oh boy! Oh boy!
Yes!
It's
Yes!
the trumpet!
Yes!
It's the what?
It's the trumpet!
I don't know what this is.
You will!
It's the best thing.
You will!
Wait, what's this card? What's this card? Quickly.
Oh, no.
Just so we can have like a combination or something.
That card is the liar.
I'm frightened.
Alright. Then, who drew the liar again?
I did.
Alright. Malafane, you are filled with visions. You see yourself. Well, 2 of yourself, actually. Then a bunch of demons are surrounding those 2 selves and taking bits and pieces out of them and slamming them together against each other. Thank you for the bits!
Thank you.
Until there's like... This goes on for several minutes in your vision, even though it takes like a second in real time. And and at the end of it, the demons like reveal their master creation, just this abomination of bits and pieces of half-elf parts where they shouldn't be, in the vague shape of a man, and one of them says, "Behold, I bring you Malifane," and the vision ends. Yeah. As for the trumpet,
Oh.
What is it?
creatures appear around you, Thavagat, and start blasting away at trumpets.
That guy just curls up into a ball and starts shaking and crying.
Trevlon now has a very good reason to try and kill Malifane.
I just go underneath the table and cry.
I'm just. Malifane is just staring in concern and confusion.
Yeah, no, Thavagat is just whimpering and rocking back and forth, covering his ears, crying.
I go over to Malifane and I just try and get underneath him to escape.
Give me Thavagat.
That? You mean?
This is the fucking worst.
How the fuck did you find this?
How long does it go for?
It goes on
That
for
is a
3 minutes,
bop.
but it also sent the bitrate fucking skyrocketing, so I'm gonna stop it. Just imagine that for the next 5 minutes there are angry, duding, trumpeting fey creatures around you.
Oh my god.
Wait, that was a visual thing as well? Oh, damn it, I missed it.
There is a visual thing, don't worry about it.
God damn it.
Alright,
have to rewatch the
so,
stream now.
the carnival.
Oh no.
It's kind of like a shell game, but rather than waste time with that, I'm just going to say I have 5 cards in my hand. Whoever drew the carnival, pick a number between 1 to 5. I can tell you in no particular order what cards are in my hand.
Okay, let's go.
We have the Mountain Man, the Joke, the Big Sky, the Foreign Trader, and the Hidden Truth.
Okay, so 4 out of the 5 are at least neutral. That's not a bad sign. Okay.
Don't get
Let's-
that out, man.
Yeah, seriously. Magic number 3.
Number 3! You get the Foreign Trader!
Oh, thank God.
Alright. You hear a clink, and at your feet, you find, 2 small red gems.
What are these?
You don't know what
you
they
can
are?
sell them, I'm sure.
Alright.
I guess I put those in my treasure.
You put those in
Magical.
put those in your treasure box, and
I'm
then
just gonna
the
try and
thief looks
pretend
around.
like none of this...
Well, if
Yeah,
that little
Malifane-
bit of... Sorry, go ahead.
No, I'm just gonna pretend that none of this ever happened and go back to grabbing one of the what was it? You said that martial weapon, so short sword or crossbow or something?
Yeah, there are short swords and hand crossbows. I dragged some hand crossbows into the inventories of both you and Trevlon.
Oh, okay, good.
Alright.
Continue.
So the rogue looks around and is like, well, that just happened.
It happens a lot more frequently than you think.
Is it a you thing? I'm gonna be really honest, because if it's a you thing, that's weird.
It's an us thing.
Okay. Good to know, good to know.
Yeah.
Has Trevlon been doing anything whilst this has been happening, or has it just been? Has he been normal?
You've been staring up and doing equations in your head. You reckon if the rogues could control the page golem to stay away from them with just one eye, what's stopping you from just taking control yourself with what you have right now?
Oh shit.
Not sure if that's a good thought. But
Yeah, you are affected by the betrayal, so until you get snapped out of it or until the eye gets put in the statue, you're going to be working against the party.
How do you snap him out of it?
Like, try to figure something out, and I'll see if it works.
Can Trevlon try and snap himself out of it?
No.
Yeah, no, he wouldn't want to at this point.
He likes feeling devious.
No, not necessarily. It's just something horrible has possessed me. That's for sure.
Right, well, if you lot are ready, I'm gonna try to climb that thing now.
Alright, I have a strategy. Malafane, you take the dummy on the left, I'll take the one on the right. Thavagath, Trevlon, and Corellian, you take the 3 at the bottom, in front of the statue.
Right.
Question, Alex, do I have to actually try and play as a bad guy, or are
Yes.
you going to do that work for me? Oh my gosh. Okay.
Are you sure you'll be alright handling one on your own, Momo?
I could do it.
Momo is
What more can a dummy do to me? I give it a little weak punch in the stomach.
All right.
Well, judging by the weapons provided in this room...
I'll keep it away from there.
So,
I'll burn it.
It's fine.
the rogue leaps across the runic circle and lands at the foot of the statue. And as he crosses over, the dummies start to glow very faintly and move around, spinning. All right. Thabageth and Momo, roll dexterity saving throws.
Oh no.
Yeet.
Eat. Oh no.
All right, the both of you duck out of the way as the dummies just like swing their arms trying to whack you, but they miss. You are safe.
Good.
Oh, wow.
All right. Corellian and Malafane, roll wisdom saving throws.
Okay.
Nice.
Nice.
All right. One of the dummies' head starts glowing, and like this laser pops out of its head and hits you directly in the head, Malafane, but you shrug off the effects. It tries to sail on you, Corellian, but you just kind of like stare it down, and then it stops and looks down apologetically.
The sheer force of my paladin will.
Sheer force of will. All right. And the rogue slowly grips onto the back of the statue and starts climbing up. Trevlon, what are you going to do?
Trevlon, with his devious mind, thinks that there's not really going to be an easy way of fighting everybody at once with the state that they are, if he does indeed want to control this thing. Instead, he's just going to politely take out his flute.
All right.
Oh, you bastard.
And play the pipes of haunting.
Nice.
Oh my god, you evil.
Hey, you want me to fucking destroy you? I'm gonna do it.
Yeah. You hear
It was a bear.
a haunting melody echo through the chamber. I'm going to need everyone to make, as I double check, a wisdom saving throw.
Oh no.
All right. Corellian, you're safe. No one else made it.
Fuck.
All right.
You hate the fucking
The haunting melody permeates through everyone but Corellian as they are suddenly very frightened of the noise, and they turn to see the source, and Trevlon is playing the pipe.
Oh, you said you could feckin' control that thing.
The rogue falls off the statue and starts like backing up, trying to get the hell away.
The fuck is your deal, Trevlon?
Trevlon doesn't really say anything as he just kind of tries to start moving towards the rogue.
All right, you move towards the rogue, and he throws the gem towards you. Fine, fucking take it! I don't want it anyway!
Okay.
What's that?
All right, everyone who is frightened, remake a saving throw to step out of it.
Yes.
All right, Momo, you snap out of the trance. Momo's the only one who made it. And then the rogue dives out the window to get the hell away from Trevlon. And then...
Trevlon...
Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah. Now that he has the crystal, he looks up at the second one in the statue and sort of rubs his hands, sort of with a very strange, evil glint in his eye, and starts to try and climb it.
Great. Make an athletics check.
Okay. I don't feel good about being a bad guy, but...
Hey, thank you for the $5 donation! And that's enough to draw a card!
Fuck. I believe that was on Trevlon. The walrus way.
Alright.
Am I the only one hearing squeaking in the background?
No.
Definitely.
It's the horrifying music of the pipes.
Oh, that's okay.
That's the music of the pipes.
Yeah.
Oh my god, no!
Alright.
It was really off-putting, but now it makes sense.
Is he playing it while...
Wait a second, the
he's
chat just
finding
reminded me. The trumpets are also still playing.
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
Oh no.
Malafine, are you okay?
Abigail is just like times 2 traumatized with this whole fucking thing.
Is he still squeezing Momo?
Oh, yeah.
He's buried his face into the normal feathers.
Aww.
Alright, so I think Walrus, it's your turn to draw cards.
Status?
It's my turn to draw a card?
Yeah.
Okay.
What does status effect feat do?
Frightened means that you cannot move any closer to whoever is with the... Sorry, I am stumbling. You can't move closer to whoever you're frightened by, and you have disadvantage on all attack rolls. Oh, this is gonna be fun! Trevlon, you do the twin. You feel the gem in your hand glow, and now you have 2 of them. And instinctively you know, with 2 of these eyes you can issue simple one-word commands to the golem that it has to obey.
Oh, you... Oh my god.
Wait, does that mean that the one gem has duplicated, or that he's just automatically got the other one?
The one gem duplicated.
Son of a bitch.
Okay. Trevlon, can I do a thing, or is anybody gonna try and stop me?
Give me.
Just gonna put
give
that
me a
back.
sec. I'm going to look directly at you, and I say, if you don't stop exactly what you're doing, I'm going to have to come and do it for you.
Roll intimidation.
You too spooked.
I can't move. Abigail has me in a death sphere grip.
Roll intimidation.
Oh, okay.
All right, Trevlon. With your goal in hand, you hear Corellian's words and snap out of your trance.
Nice.
Oh, thank God.
Trevlon blinks for a minute, looking at Corellian, realizes that he has 2 gems in his hands, and goes, Did I get it? What happened?
Are you going to explain exactly what happened there?
Malafine, come here.
I don't think I can. Can you?
You best not be lying to me, Trevlon Blue Quill.
Okay. I will be happy to explain what happened if you explain to me what I just did. Because for the last, I don't know, 3. What, do I actually remember being? Was I conscious during this, or was I like?
You remember?
Okay. Okay. As soon as I entered this room, I just got. There was something nasty in my head pulling my strings. You've got to believe me here. I didn't want to do that.
While they're talking, Malafine just joins the death hug.
Oh.
All right. The pipes have faded away, and you are no longer frightened.
Corellian just kind of stares you down, Trevlon. I'm not sure if I should believe you or not, but you seem to be in control of your faculties. That being said, if you ever try to cross any of us again, you will have me and my pick to answer to. Do you understand?
If I ever cross any of you again, I want you to put that pick through my head.
Good.
Don't forget you're crushing
At least you're sensible. And with that, I'm just gonna go over and clap a claw on your shoulder. Nice to have you back. How the fuck did you get 2 of those?
I don't know. A lot of things just seem to happen at once. In any case, I think I can tell the thing to stop now. Or at least to shut down.
Worth a try, and if that doesn't work, we could
I'm
return
going
a
to
gem.
say that commands like die won't work on the page golem.
Fucking mood. Holy shit.
So there's no way I can actually kill it. Can I ask it things?
No.
You could just put them back. I mean,
Or one of them back and keep the other eye.
I mean, that could do something. I travel on, sort of shakes his head and tries to shake out all of the evil out of his brain, and looks at the statue and goes, I think now, well, since I appear to be the one to have made our thief friend run away, I think I have to fix this. Like, now. So, I'm gonna climb up there. Also, I sort of look over to the party that are just huddling in the corner and go, I have to say, I cannot apologize enough. You get 1-3 punch in the face to me right like at any time. You don't even need to do it right now. You can take it on me when I'm like not looking. You can just do things to me.
After we're done with this, maybe.
Yeah. Punch me in the face after we're done.
Okay. His faith is buried in my bird feathers.
Right. Okay, Travelon is going to try.
I'm buried in.
Travelon is going to keep trying to climb the statue and put the eye back in.
Right. Roll athletics.
Okay. Athletics. Bang.
There isn't a really good handhold to grip onto, so you just kind of like hop up and then slip back down.
Is anybody else better at climbing than me?
I can give it a try, but with a big crust.
I mean, I can do my best.
Actually, fucking fuck that. I'll do it. I have a modifier of 6. I forgot about that.
Okay.
Yeah, if you live in the mountains, climbing is nothing for you.
Exactly.
Oh.
Sorry, Barb. I will be back in a second.
Okay.
That reminds me. Before I forget, and Travelon immediately takes out his pipes of haunting, puts them on the ground, and stamps on them. Just tries to destroy the shit out of them.
Why would you do that?
You stamp repeatedly on the pipes. Nothing happens.
Good. Those are useful. Don't destroy.
Are you insane? We can use those.
I hurt you in such a bad way. I must not hurt again.
Relian's just going to gently walk over and just pull Travelon away from the pipes on the floor. Travelon, even if you don't want to use them, you could at least sell them, not to mention they're indestructible. Stop paying penance now. You can do it later once we're out of this predicament.
Yes, someone already tried to burn them and they did nothing. Nice.
All right.
Strong boy.
Thank you. Thank you for the bits.
Thank you for the bits.
Navagath, you just grip on and hoist yourself up hand over hand until you're at the top of the statue. And being a Goliath, you recognize it instantly. This isn't just like a really big humanoid. This is a statue of a storm giant.
Ooh.
Ooh, handsome man.
Mm-hmm. And then you
Is this a notable storm giant or just like
roll history?
Yeet.
Not that you know of.
Wait.
Can I just
Do I?
take
I'm sorry.
the
Can I take it?
pipes?
Oh, sorry.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say if I could take a scratch at it.
Sure, go for it. All right. Now that Tavagath calls down, it's a storm giant. You take a look at it, Malifane, and you recognize it immediately. having been in Port Mirandu for a good while, you have heard stories of the storm giant Daulos, who basically saved the town from destruction and slew the dragon Dragotha when he was flying over here at the cost of his own life. This is a statue of Daulos.
I'm just gonna say that I relay that same information.
I assume by default you relay information unless you specify that you don't, so...
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I take the pipes?
Yeah,
Just to hold...
You pick up the pipes, but because you're not proficient in wind instruments, you can't really use them.
I don't plan on it.
Alright.
Also, beak.
Yeah.
Yeah, I also have a beak!
Also, you have a beak!
I just take them to keep them safe from anybody else.
Wait, sorry, wind instruments.
Wind instruments.
The bagpipes count as wind instruments.
Yes.
In that case, I will take them when I come back down.
Okay, oh my god.
Ooh.
Just piling all the magic items to Thavagath, and here I am trying to balance it.
No, I'm gonna hold on to these.
Alright. Thavagath, you take one of the gems and put it in the eye socket of the giant that doesn't have one. And instantly the giant glows a faint blue, and light shine from its eyes onto a map of the academy, directly onto where the training room would be. And you hear the flapping of paper wings as the page go... Not the second pipe! Not a second clock! God!
Dear God, the clocks are multiplying.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello again.
As the page golem arrives. It's not loading on my screen for whatever reason.
It's loading.
Yeah, it's not loading up for a reason.
Yeah, that's weird. Let me actually copy and paste from somewhere I know he is.
Why is the dog?
Yeah. This is supposed to be very suspenseful, and I can't even load the fucking page column.
He's just taking his time.
You're doing your best.
Don't rush him.
He's doing his best, guys. It's very stressful.
I mean, it's paper, you know.
That is my headcanon voice for the page golem now.
There we go.
He stepped in. Okay.
Don't stress me. I'm just doing my best.
And now, roll initiative.
Oh, come on.
I'm just going to naturally assume that I have advantage because I currently have the high ground. And
yes.
There's nothing you can do to stop me from thinking that.
I have a second. I have the second crystal, right?
You have a second. You have both crystals.
Come on.
Both crystals?
Mm-hmm.
But
yeah, there are 3 crystals, and you're holding 2 of them.
Oh.
Wait, sorry. No. My bad. I am lost. You have a crystal in your hand.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. It is first the page golem's turn.
Thank you so much for your Thank you.
Oh my god! That's $90.
Holy shit!
That's $90 fucking dollars.
Who's it from?
Insanity potion. Hey,
Oh my
insanity
god,
potion.
insanity potion, you madman!
Insanity
I
potion.
love
You want to
love
design
you so
another card?
much.
Fucking PM me. Everyone else draw a card.
Oh my god.
Everyone draw a card?
Everyone draw a card.
Oh fuck! I can't believe you've done this, you beautiful.
I love insanity potion.
All right, everyone one at a time. Everyone one at a time in from left to right.
All right. Walrus, go.
I got this guy.
All right.
Where's he at?
That's the joke. All right. Tell me a joke, and based on how good it is, I will deal damage to the paper golem.
All right. Okay. 2 fish are swimming up a river. One of them hits into a brick wall. He turns to the other one and says, "Damn."
That was a good one.
It's all in the delivery.
Yeah, that was very nice. All right. Corellian. Hey, are you carrying any more food or water since it got fucking destroyed the last time you do the desert?
No.
Nothing happens. That's lame.
I absolutely shit myself when I saw this a minute ago because I thought it was the trumpet again.
It's the dance again.
Oh god, you have 2 uses.
Dances.
You have 2 uses of the dance now.
Yeah.
Wait. Sorry, the dance is that singing.
It's the one where
thing,
if you sing.
Thank you for the
cool.
fish.
And thank you for the bits! That's 1,000 bits! That's 2 more fucking cards!
Oh my god.
Mine was useless.
Take the people who doubled. Let them draw another card.
Alright. That is the Tangled Briar. Alright. Malphane, as you get ready to shoot at the page golem, a bunch of vines come around and wrap around you. You are now restrained by vines.
Of course they do. Of course they fucking do.
Holy shit.
Oh man.
I demand that second card.
Oh no, I don't
Alright.
like this one.
The Brass Dwarf. That is one of the new ones that just got added.
Heck yeah.
Alright, Momo. You are now covered in armor plating. You add 4 to your armor class for the rest of this encounter.
Holy shit.
That's great.
Yeah.
Nice.
Is it heavy?
That is an awesome card. Alright. So,
Heck yeah.
I do another
Add
one already.
4
off
more
the
armor
2.
points?
yeah, 4 more to your armor class. Thank you for the bits.
Holy cow.
Thank you for the bits.
17 armor class. Holy shit.
Alright.
Damn,
Oh
that
boy.
is a fucking tank.
That is the publican. You are now drunk. You are now incredibly drunk.
Perfect.
Oh no.
Why did I draw this? I didn't need this again.
Shuffle this deck.
I demand a redraw!
Yeah.
Redraw!
Redraw.
Can't even do anything.
I'll let you redraw since you just drew the liar this session.
Thank you.
Oh.
Okay.
All right. The theater. Thank you for more bits. All right. Audience, you get to decide on a scale of 1 to 5 how good Malaphane's performance is during this fight. Based on that, he will earn gold.
One problem. I'm restrained.
Good luck.
You're fucked.
Holy shit.
All right. So, it is first the page golem's turn.
Heck.
All right. It turns towards the statue and fires a bolt, but since you're behind total cover, Thavagath, you don't need to roll anything. You just hide behind the statue, and it takes the brunt of the blow. You are safe.
Nice, I just want to shout from behind the statue. Haha, bitch.
Carillion, it is your turn, and you're drunk.
Absolutely wonderful.
Carillion, are you alright?
I am peachy keen, fine and dandy, and I really need to. First, I'm just gonna attack the fucking thing.
All right. You stumble
don't
over
fucking-
to it and attack.
Oh,
That-
not my javelin. I did not mean to use my javelin. I'm sorry.
I mean, that's...
I meant to use my war pick.
Sure.
pull it out
You
instead.
pull out your javelin and you're like, wait, hold on. And then pull out your other pointy stick to attack. That is a hit.
Perfect. I am going to burn a spell slot to use my divine smite to do
Great,
additional damage.
Nice.
Okay, so damage with war pick is 7 damage. Did I already have dueling added to that? I believe I did.
I believe so, yes.
And then 2d8. So let me do that.
Oh, also, Alex, did you deal additional damage based on the joke earlier?
You cut out.
Did you deal additional damage based on the joke from earlier?
Yes.
Okay, just checking on that.
All
So
right.
that is a total of
Like
15
you're doing.
damage.
All right. You jab your war pick into the golem, and because it's not magic at first, it doesn't do anything. But then you focus intensely, and some sort of divine energy flows through your weapon and makes it take the full brunt of the blow. And for the first time in a while, the golem looks actually pretty hurt.
Perfect.
I question: have we actually put the eye in the statue yet?
Yes, it is in the
Yeah,
statue,
yeah.
and that is what
Oh.
summoned it here.
That'll explain why it looks hurt.
All right. Malaphane,
That's
roll either acrobatics or athletics to escape the vines.
Gee, I wonder which I'm gonna choose.
You squirm against the vines, but you are still held fast, unfortunately.
Can we help him to escape?
I heal him.
Yeah, you can definitely help him to escape. That's an action on your turn.
Oh, man. You know what? Screw it. I'll do it. I'll help you with performance.
Great. All right. Momo is using his action to aid you. Malphane, roll acrobatics again.
Wait, so if he's helping
Come
me
on!
with-
You
with-
can
with
do it! I
advantage, or
believe in you, my friend!
Literally a second time.
Just a second time. It's a second chance because circumstances haven't changed. He's just giving you another opportunity. You find a weakness in the plants and slip through, dodging to the side. They sink back into the ground, and you are now free to move. On your next turn.
Thanks.
Are you alright, my friend?
Right. Now then. Where were we?
All right, Momo, do you want to do anything else?
I thought you said that was my turn.
You can still move and take a bonus action.
No, I'm just gonna move right here, and that's it.
Okay. It is now Misha's turn. Misha sees the page golem come in and stands up on all fours, growls at it, bites down on the sword, and takes a swing at the page golem.
Misha so much.
What a good dog.
So much more courageous than the master.
That is a hit! Alright.
Damn.
Yeah!
As Misha, swings her head around to launch the sword into the page golem, the sword lights on fire and swings right through the golem.
No freaking way!
God bless you.
It is
I
now
love this
burning.
dog.
And it... Alright.
Corelli's just... just laughing at it.
Davagath, it's your turn.
Okay. I can throw my javelin, can't I?
Yes, it's a ranged weapon.
Yeet. Just double checking. In that case, oh, you know what? I was gonna sing, but that's good enough for me.
I could say you could sing for max damage on the javelin.
Shot through the heart, but you're to blame, darling. You give love a bad name.
I
That is to
hate
say, I
you.
shoot for the heart.
But that works. All right.
Best performance.
You feel some otherworldly force guide your javelin through the heart of the creature.
I love this.
Nice.
All right.
Damage.
Anything else you want to do?
Damage. Can I do anything else? You know what? No, I'm just gonna. Ooh, actually, yeah, I'm gonna rage. Can I
All
rage?
right.
Is that
You
something I
fly
can do?
into a rage.
Eat.
All right. Is that your turn?
That's my turn. I'll do the next thing next time.
Trevlon, I apologize for skipping you last time.
It's okay. We make mistakes, and sometimes it's okay.
Action.
Right. This crystal in my hand. Do I get any sort of feeling that I can do anything with it, or is it just like a dud?
You can issue commands to the golem, like one-word commands that it has to follow. It'll still get actions on its turn, like if you tell it to run, it'll run away, but still shoot lasers and stuff.
Trevlon looks at it, squints real hard, and says, "Dance."
Holy fuck!
What?
All right, that is your action, and you get the feeling it heard that.
Now I want to dance.
Pray tell, Alex, what kind of dance?
Is that your turn, Trevlon?
Can I fire at it?
No, that was your action.
Okay. Yeah, I'm comfortable with making it dance.
All right. You hold the gem aloft and command it to dance using all your bardic knowledge. And then The page golem hears this and does this completely wooden, rhythmless, swaying motion. Like, you get the feeling it's trying very hard to dance, but has no knowledge of how.
I'm crying.
Oh god.
All right. Then, because Corellian, you and Misha are next to the page golem, I need both of you to make wisdom saving throws because whispers are filling your head, going like, yeah.
I hate it.
You're so drunk that you just kind of tune it out.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Misha does not even care.
She doesn't understand.
Misha's the real MVP.
I love her.
Good dog, Misha.
And then...
Holy shit, I've just realized.
Good dog.
Corellian has literally drunk away all his problems.
You
He's drunk so much he
that's-
doesn't feel anything.
That's definitely not out of character, is the sad bit.
What a freaking mood.
Then, in the middle of the dance, the golem looks down at you, Corellian, and its hand becomes this whirling buzzsaw of paper as it tries to slash you with it.
Oh yes, the dance of death.
Yeah, that's a
badass.
hit. You fail to raise your shield in time as paper slices across your face.
Ooh, that's a paper
You
cut.
take 10 slashing damage.
Ooh.
That's quite a bit.
This thing hurts.
Gavigav takes
Yeah.
this point to just nudge his elbow at the face of this statue, saying, that's a paper cut.
You didn't draw the joke card, shame on you.
Fuck.
Alright, Corellian, it's your turn.
Great. I am going to... Fuck it. At this point, I am too drunk and numb to care. I'm just going to try and hit it again. Would Misha count as giving me a flanking type deal? For
Misha is your ally, so yes.
Okay, cool. War pick again.
That's a hit.
Awesome.
I am not going to burn a divine smite on this. I'm just gonna roll damage.
Alright. You face down the paper cuts, and while it's leaning down towards you, you lunge upward and strike the war pick through its face.
Oof.
It's still
I'm
standing.
just going to grin savagely, tear the war pick out, and then I'm going to use... Actually, yeah, I'm going to cast Shield of Faith on myself using my bonus action.
Alright. Great. Instinctively, you recite some sacred words, and a shimmering field surrounds you. You now have +2 to your AC. You are now super tank.
Indeed, and that is my turn.
Alright. Malifane, you're up.
Alright, I just thought about this. Can I take some rope and tie the potion of oh god, don't drink this to one of my arrows?
Sure.
Alright, so I do that.
Alright.
And then I want to look for an opening in the page. Does the page golem have a mouth, technically?
It's got that
There's a
huge
void.
aperture in its face.
Okay, let me rephrase that. Does it have a core?
The what?
The best you can guess that it has the core is the eye.
Isn't fire the thing that's good against it?
I mean,
Well-
granted, I want to see if I can shoot the arrow that is tied to the potion of oh god, don't drink this into the golem and see what happens.
Roll with disadvantage because the potion would be weighing down the arrow.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh my god, that's still a hit.
Yeah!
Yes.
Dang.
And roll.
Alright. You shoot the arrow at the page golem, and it kind of like flies through the paper and breaks against the wall. You get the feeling that because it doesn't have a digestive system, the water elemental wouldn't have been really effective on it. But as the potion breaks, a water elemental pops out near the door, just starts flailing around, and then sinks into the ground.
Well, that could have gone better. Could have gone worse.
Momo.
Yes.
Oh.
Alright, I have one more cantrip, and you know what, screw it. I'm gonna heal Thavaga.
Great.
I'm going to cast
Thank.
Healing Word.
All right.
Oh, come on.
You look up at Thavagat and shout some encouraging words that
I believe in you, you can do it!
that heal his spirit as he heals 4 hit points.
Oh, tasty. Thank you.
Already done.
All right. And are you gonna do anything else?
No, that's it.
I'm going to say, since you're covered in armor, you stand a better chance on the front lines.
Oh, you right. Alright. Sorry. I'm gonna try and use Burning Hands.
I think you're out of spell slots.
Ah, crap, you're right.
Oh wait, no, you're not. It just said all spell slots expended.
Haha, yeah!
Well, you can only cast 2 spells in a turn if one of them's a cantrip.
That's...
Yeah, Healing Word's not a cantrip, so that was your spell.
Haha, yeah.
So, you cannot cast Burning Hands.
Sorry, I'm ruining all the fun.
Come on. Okay,
You're so hopeful.
Not ruining the dreams.
I'm
Just let it happen.
sorry. I'm gonna use my Dagger of Sacrifice.
That's a hit.
Ooh.
Oh my god.
Oh shit.
Roll for damage.
Thanks, man.
All right, you plunge your dagger into the side of the golem, and you activate the magic of the dagger, covering it with poison. But then you realize there's nothing on the golem to poison, so it doesn't.
I'm doing my best.
It doesn't take that effect, but you have successfully stabbed the golem.
Okay.
You're doing a good job.
All right.
I did my best.
I'm so proud of Orb.
It is
I
now.
waddle away with my large amount of armor.
No, you can't.
Oh,
You're out of
that's
speed.
right.
You have to stop there.
Heck.
It is Misha's turn again as she goes for a backswing with the giant sword. That is a hit.
Oh.
Good dog.
Misha for MVP.
Misha for MVP.
Give that.
She's the new sword fighting instructor.
All right. She cleaves right through one of its legs, and the leg falls to the ground. The page golem looks to be on its last legs.
Ooh.
Aha, waka
That
waka.
hurt.
Travel
I want
on.
to quit this campaign.
Travon takes out his hand crossbow, looks it in the face, and says, "Stop!" and fires.
Halt.
Oh fuck! That's not it.
It does not stop as you work with the weight of your new hand crossbow and fire, but you shoot wide.
Damn. I will work this out next time.
Thavagath.
Yay. Before, were you serious about me having an advantage because I have the high ground, or was that for the
Yes,
dogs?
you have the advantage because you have high ground.
It's over.
Fuck yeah. It's over, Anakin. I'm gonna...
Who's
gonna
Anakin?
fucking... Shut up.
Are you gonna go full cinematic and just like leap onto it and bring the hammer down?
That was exactly what I'm gonna do, yeah. Storm's Herald, bring the hammer down onto this fucking...
That's a hit! Alright.
Do it. Do it.
Oh my god!
You
9 bludgeoning plus 2 rage. Ooh.
you back up a little
Wait, no,
bit
is it?
and then rush
Dead.
off the statue, leap through the air, and come crashing down on top of the page golem, bringing
Do you give...
the hammer down on top of it.
Do
And
you
you
let out
hear
a battle cry?
Do you have a battle cry? No, I was asking if Thavagath has a battle cry, not Phil.
Oh, right, sorry. Yes, he lets out this enormous roaring scream that
Excellent.
even the bandits can hear at the other side of the building.
All right. You let out a scream and crash to the ground.
Okay.
As I finally be able to describe the depth of this thing without being interrupted. All right. You slam the hammer down with a deafening boom as the page golem falls beneath your weight. Spellbook pages flying through the air all around you as it lets out this piercing shriek, and the pages eventually float down to the ground as the page golem is dead.
Nice!
Yes!
All right, chat.
We actually did it!
Scale of 1 to 5, how did Malifane do that time?
Please be nice to me.
Did Malifane do anything? I forget.
I mean, he shot the potion through it,
He
and then the
tried his
potion
best.
crashed into the wall.
It was a good plan!
It was a
It
good
just
plan.
wasn't a good execution.
It was a good plan, it just didn't fucking work.
Come on,
It was a
chat,
good
let's-
plan, it just failed.
A for effort.
Yeah.
A for effort.
A for effort. All
Also,
right.
A for
Whatever
ass
fate-
man.
I will accept.
Unfortunately,
whatever
we're
fate
not
is
grading
given.
on effort.
Yeah, I will accept whatever fate is given to me.
Wait, are they allowed to take gold?
Hey, thank you for the bits! Chat,
You did
I want
so
your
bad
honest
with
opinion.
Malifane.
If you all say fucking 5s and 6s, I am taking gold.
No.
Guys, be honest.
It's how Malifane specifically did in the fight, not anyone else.
It's
I appreciate
Malifane.
it,
Just
but-
Malifane.
Oh yeah, what's the high part? I assume
High part is
5.
5. Yeah. Oh, he's saying the highest one. I see how it is. Even despite the warnings, they're going for 5s.
No, please
No.
don't.
How much gold do you have, Malifane?
Guys, don't, please.
Why?
No.
How much gold does Malifane have? Or did Malifane have, I should say.
The answer is now you're just down to those 3 silver pieces. The 49
had
gold you
40.
had is at 0 because you all kept saying 5, and that was definitely not worth a 5.
Oh, come on. He tried his best.
He tried his best, but I'm not grading on trying your best.
A for effort.
It's okay, Scott. I'll give you some later.
A for
Oh,
effort,
yeah.
C for execution. All right.
More like C for counting the little gold he has.
Oh shit.
And he has
They
no
tried to
gold now.
backpedal, but it was too late.
It was too late. It's too late, Father. I gave you the warnings, but you did not listen.
This will teach them.
All
This
right.
will show them.
That'll teach him.
We didn't say 5. Let's scroll up.
Let me count the 5s. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We got 1 6.
And you specifically
You guys-
said 5 like 3 times. So
Mhm. Yeah, Chow said
Come
5 a
on.
whole lot. Don't accuse me of cheating, Chow.
Come on. We can take criticism.
Yeah. All right.
We're not unprofessional.
And so,
Well, I
the
am.
academy is quiet.
Trevlon raises his hands in a victorious, sort of tired jubilation and goes, "Yay, we did it! We did it! Everything's fine!"
Are there like ashes or like broken papers on the spot where he died?
All
Or is it-
sorts of scattered, broken pages, like burned by fire with holes in them and stuff.
Oh, heckin' excellent. Momo jumps on, like, stamps on the remains and just says, "You look like a dog-legged piece of a nettle!"
I'm so proud of you.
Do I have to roll anything in order to make a paper hat out of one of these pieces of paper?
Roll sleight of hand.
Sorry, in that roll. What am I rolling?
Sleight of hand.
You level-headed wank stain.
Fucking hell, right?
You pick up a piece of paper and put it on your head. That's good enough.
Okay, I just put a piece of paper on my head and smile, like really genuinely happy. It was like,
I'm just going to sort of gently offer my hand to Misha for pets and tell Misha that they did a good job.
Misha just kind of stares. If you want to actually pet, roll animal handling.
Oh, sorry.
I'll just take the first one.
Yeah.
Misha looks like they will not bite you for trying to pet her.
Oh. I pet her gently and tell him. I tell Misha what a good dog they
What
are.
a good dog.
Good doggo.
Good
Yeah.
dog.
Malifane, you just barely missed the check to safely pet, so she growls at you as you approach.
wait, hold on, I want in on this.
Momo's still shouting Scottish insults. I want you to tune my banger!
Please.
Do you even know what you're
Please.
saying, Momo?
I don't think you understand. That's not a...
You have someone with a lot of Scottish in their family.
All of
and
you
an
are rolling
actual
with
Scottish.
advantage, and I don't know why. but yes, Thavagoth, you are allowed to pet Misha.
Yee.
I'm sorry, mine was on from Pack Tactics. I fixed it.
Okay, now that we've beaten this thing, can Trevon roll his calligrapher supplies to see what, now that he's done all of this, what sort of story he's going to make, if a good one at all?
No roll needed. You can choose whatever you want since it's your job.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll. Well, I want to see how good the story is.
Okay, that's going to be with disadvantage since you're doing it right in the heat of the moment.
Okay, then I might not do that just yet.
Yeah, with time and a rest to gather the story together will be just a plain old roll.
Right.
Momo's still stamping on the paper.
So, shall we go tell Annabelle the good news?
Sounds like a
You've
plan.
got the face of a melted willy!
You're trying very hard, and I appreciate that, but please stop.
Gently, pull Momo down a little bit and pat her head. You're doing a good job, kid, but you really need to work on the swears.
Refrain.
Cease and desist.
All right, you go back, and now that the halls are safe, you go to tell Annabelle the good news. She says, "You actually killed it? Oh my gosh, that's fantastic! Good job!" And she gives a little clap, like she can't help herself.
So,
dead.
Who should we talk to seek, damages for our faces?
Well, I don't know many plastic surgeons, but if you're looking for
compensation, etc.
If you're looking for getting a reward, you could probably go talk to Professor Newbold. He's the fellow who made the homunculus in the library. He might be able to hook you up with something.
Where were people evacuated, actually, whilst this was all going on?
Newbold went to the north wing and locked the doors so that it was trapped in this wing.
Oh. So he trapped you and all of the rogues in here.
When you put it like that, it makes it sound like it doesn't like us.
There was the front door that, and the hole in the... There were ways out.
Well, golly, now I feel really stupid.
It's okay. You know what? I think deep down you were trying to deal with this thing as well as you could. So you know what?
Avoiding a death ray is not stupid, Annabelle.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did good.
Aw, thank you.
Appreciate it.
Just did what I could.
Okay.
And she adjusts her hat in pride.
Okay. Now, let's go find this polite professor and tell him that we've done the work.
You guys go on ahead. I have something to return to the library.
All right
then.
That doesn't sound ominous at all. Let's go.
I literally have a library book to return.
Which book was that again?
I can't remember where we found it, but it's just a library book that... Oh gosh, what is
Well, wasn't it the empty husk of the
Oh yeah.
Listen, you picked up a whole bunch of books. All of them had specific titles.
I just remember you telling me that it was supposed to be returned to the library. That's all I remember.
I think we're talking about the empty husk.
Are you talking about the empty spellbook husk, or are you talking about the one that was written by Groove on Whitehand and you had to make a medicine check for?
Wait, no, we brought the potion making book to Annabelle for help with the alchemist's fire, didn't we? Wasn't that it?
Yeah, and we
I don't
also
think that's...
yeah, glyquinol.
Yeah.
Glyquinol.
Oh yeah, Glenquinol. That was the one that had the picture of the Rat King on it.
I presume it's that one because I remember, I believe.
I think we found it in the dorms. The book that I'm
No.
thinking of.
Maybe.
Yeah,
I don't
think,
fucking know.
Yeah, you found 2 books in the dorms. One was the Glenquinol book, and then one was like a treatise on a bunch of stuff you didn't understand by Groove on Whitehand. The uses of Hemomortis Thalix, that was the one.
That may have been the one.
I kind of want to keep the one that was written by the Rat King. I feel like it has a bigger purpose than we think it.
Point is, I have a book to return.
You got a book to return.
Yeah.
Godspeeds.
Godspeed, you magnificent man.
All right, I'll do that one first since it should be fairly quick. As you head out towards the North Hall to go find the professor, Malphane, you split off and head back to the library and hand the book over to the homunculus, who looks over it and is like, "Oh yes, I was wondering where this one went off to."
How long have you been missing?
A couple of months, probably.
A couple of months?
I'm not very good at finding books once they leave the library. My stubby legs cannot go very far.
Well, hopefully your students will take better care of these books next time, I
Hopefully,
suppose.
especially ones written by Whitehand.
What is his specialization? What does he write about?
He writes about, well, when he worked here, he wrote about alchemy and medicine. Now that he's not, mostly about dark stuff like surgeries, poisons, and epidemics. And how to use them to kill your enemies.
That goes in a
You have my
completely
attention.
different direction.
You're in the other room. Stop metagaming.
Stop metagaming. Stop
Oh, I didn't
metagaming.
realize we're in the other room. Sorry. I zoned out for that part.
What would cause a man to take a complete 180 like that?
I have no idea.
Well, thank you again for piquing my curiosity.
You're welcome, I guess. All right. And then, if you have nothing else to do, you go to rejoin the party, and you go up to this huge door covered in magical runes, and a note that says, "Not going to open. Golem, please leave. Signed, Professor Newbold."
That is really adorable. Holy shit.
Brilliant just walks straight up to the door, does a knock, and says, "We killed your golem for ya!"
And then you hear a voice from the other side. "Really? Are you sure?
It's feckin' dead!
Do you have any proof?"
Come to the big mess hall and, like the training hall, you can see the pages strewn about the place for yourself.
Do you have any proof that doesn't require me to get out from behind the door?
Thavagath takes the piece of paper that's still on his head and squishes it under the door.
Oh yeah, that would do it. All right. Then, one by one, the doors slowly disappear. Not the doors, the runes on the door slowly disappear. It takes like at least 5 minutes. And then the door opens and this really old, wizened-looking old man is standing on the other side. "So, you're the ones who've saved the Academy from that rampaging thing. I thank you with all my heart."
Daisy, that's for sure.
Okay, not to be rude or anything, but thanks are great, but they're not exactly going to cover for damages, if you understand me.
No, I totally understand you. I mean, I deal with a bunch of students. They talk about money and lack of it all the time.
So, what can you pay us?
Right, come with me! Alright, then you follow him to a treasure room. Unfortunately, a lot of it got damaged in the attack, so most of the money we will need to rebuild the academy. What we can give you, though, are some items of coin and items of adventuring value. He reaches for a sack and hands it to you. There should be 230 gold in there.
Yeah.
Cracking.
And
Sounds
then
like a lot of money.
And then he looks over. Oh, that's the spellbook it was made from, eh? None of you look like wizarding types, but should you ever wish to study, you can keep that and use it if you wish. I don't need it.
Thank you.
Well, it's not just that we're curious about. There was a book that we used whilst trying to fight this thing, made by a fella by the name of Glinquinol.
Oh yes.
We were reading that text a good deal, and well, we may have found him.
Really?
Glinquinol, I mean.
Well, you've done certainly a better job than the authorities.
Yeah. Long story.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Yes, he murdered his wife.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah,
That
everyone
does
says
not-
he murdered his wife. He used to be an alchemist, a royal alchemist, worked for the king. Then apparently his wife got killed and everyone thought he did it. So he went into hiding. And then I guess you found him.
Yeah.
Well, he's in citizens jail right
Well,
now.
no, he's not actually inside. Yeah, we thought we put him in citizens jails, but he's a sneaky, so he's probably out there somewhere. I think he managed to leave port. Actually, as I do this, I shoot a message towards Corellian. If I could do that.
Yeah, sure.
I point at him and I say, if they figure out it is him, they'll probably execute him. If it, on the small chance that he didn't actually do it, we might be putting an innocent man to death. We should probably ask him personally.
You see a very, very dark look cross Corellian's face, but I don't say anything.
Seems legit.
Yeah. Any case, that book. Well, we were so enamored by the thing that we were wondering if we could possibly take it with us.
Sure, I don't mind. No one's supposed to read it in the school anyway, lest they get ideas and kill their wife or something.
Them kids and their books.
And their wife murdering.
Can I hold on to the book?
Ban books, it inspires kids to murder.
Sure,
their
you hold on
wives.
to the book. But, yes, let me get back to the rest of what we have to offer. He searches through the pile of stuff and pulls out a headband. Ah, yes, this one! We confiscated it from a wizard who was trying to use it to cheat on exams. You can have it. I'm not giving it back to that little shit.
You know what? I don't even care.
What does it do?
It apparently artificially makes one much smarter.
Oh, that could come of.
I tried it on and it had no effect because I am already a genius.
Of course.
At this point has like one of those Homer Simpson-esque types thoughts, like fucking imagination scenarios. Just thinks, what would I be like if I was smarter?
Oh,
Just that I got
God.
the glasses on instead. The only difference.
All right. And then he reaches again through it and like pulls out a little quiver that has 5 glowing javelins in it. These are javelins of lightning. 5 in all. They're yours to throw at whatever you wish.
Ooh.
Are they replenishable or are they one-use things?
If you pick them up, I assume you could use them again. I don't know. I don't throw javelins as for a living.
I
guess it
will
starts
take
to, like-
one.
Oh, wait.
Can you use a javelin?
Aren't you too small for javelin use?
No, I have one.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I think javelins are simple weapons, so just about anyone can use javelins.
I kind of Like kind of 1-to-1. Okay, can we split them amongst the group, or is it like
Yeah, like,
one person gets all of them?
There's 5 of them.
I'm not going to take any of them. I'm cool with giving.
I'll
mine
take one.
to whoever wants it.
All right.
I'll have Trevlon's.
Great.
Trevlon's javelin.
And who is getting the headband?
I'll either take the headband or the spellbook because I already know what I'm doing next.
I'm holding
You
on to the
wacky
book.
multiclasser, you.
Malafane, if you want the book, I'll take the headband.
Sure.
Cool. Trade off.
I'm sorry,
Nice.
what was that, Alex?
I was going to say, you wacky multiclasser, you.
Hey.
Wait, sorry, what? So what do we type in for the javelin?
Javelin of lightning.
Javelin of lightning.
All right.
So
they are enchanted
much-
javelins that are electrified. And Momo, you put on the headband and feel much smarter, understanding that this is a headband of intellect.
Ooh.
As long as you're wearing it, your intelligence is 19.
Ooh.
Wow.
Wow.
Oh,
Also-
before I you go first, Pav.
Oh no, you do the thing. This is a technical one. Okay.
Before I forget, there was somebody who managed to help us really, really, really a lot whilst we were trying to get rid of this thing, and without her help, we would have definitely not been able to do this. So, if you can pass a recommendation to Annabelle, you'll know, a big hat.
Young Miss Wheelwright?
Yes.
The one who speaks in big words that I sometimes don't understand?
Yes.
She's quite excellent.
I'll give her a full scholarship.
Oh, heck yes.
Perfect.
Apart from that, anybody else got any points to make?
No.
Not necessarily.
Right. Well, it's getting late if you don't have anything else to bother me about.
No, I'll just take Glenquinol's book. We'll go back to our inn. I'll probably write you and before I forget, you're clearly the person in charge of this establishment currently. You don't mind if I write? You don't mind if I write about this experience, do you? I won't shed this guild in any sort of negative light. I know what happened was not exactly, you can't really control it.
Oh, by all means, we love publicity. It gets us more students.
Well, I shall do so.
Oh, whoops, sorry, ignore that.
How dare!
I'm sorry.
Oh no, it's through my chest.
I can't believe you killed the headmaster.
Oh fuck, I can't believe you've done this.
I'm so sorry. Oh no, what a tragedy.
Tragedy to us. I love that little blink in the background. So it was 230 between all of us, yeah?
230 between all of you.
Jeez, that'll be a fun thing to divide up. Okay.
It comes out to 46 each.
Okay. Cool. So let's divvy that up between us. 46. Put it in your gold pockets.
Put it in your gold. It's almost like nothing left with Malafane.
All right. Trevlon tips his hat and heads towards. Presumably that's the book that's Malafane put back in the library, right? Or did we keep that book?
You put back the Groove on White Hand book.
Oh, right. So we still have Glenquinol.
We still have Glenquinol.
Well, we're keeping that. Great.
Wait, real quick, how much gold did we get each? One more time.
46.
46.
Holy cow! Okay, I suck at math. All right, continue.
Is Annabelle still in the storeroom?
You don't know. Last you checked, she was.
I would love to swing by, check, and give her the good news if she's there.
All right. She is currently packing up the alchemical supplies she is left there and is getting ready to go back to presumably her room.
Hey, Annabelle, guess who got a scholarship?
Let me guess. It's probably fucking Constantine again.
No, it's...
She turns to look at you. You serious?
Yeah, we threw in a good word.
Is it okay if I hug you?
I mean,
Group hug!
Consider yourself
group hug.
All right, and then there is a huge group hug, and it is amazing.
Oh, I love
Friends!
And we all jump up in glee and pause as the credits roll.
And pause the credits, as I'm assuming all you want to do is go back to the Fiery Grog Tavern after this?
God, I want to fucking sleep.
You look,
All
Yeah,
right.
I want to write my fucking thing.
Oh,
I just want to keep
No!
Phil, stop.
Phil kills all of us.
Phil, quit trying to stab Annabelle!
Everyone die.
Zero hugging, please.
Oh shit, no.
God damn it, guys! No stabbing!
I wanted to rename it, damn it! No!
All right.
I was just renaming it. I'm very sorry.
And with that, that is our session. Congratulations, guys! You are now level 3.
Oh yeah!
Total
Oh no,
of-
decision time.
Total of 900 experience, I believe.
Holy cow!
Yada bada bing. Before I forget, I'm gonna quickly write an article. Hopefully it doesn't go terribly.
It's the best article you have written in your career.
Fucking sick.
Fucking sick, bro.
Damn.
Does this mean we're gonna meet his boss again?
It depends on whether or not I decide to hand it in. Well, I'm definitely gonna hand it in. Depends on whether or not you want to
Because
come
it's
with.
a fucking amazing article.
I'm coming with you next time.
All right.
Alright, you know what? Fuck it. I'll take the. Do I take the wizard class now, or do I take another golden rogue? First.
Also, I must. So, who's actually holding the Glencornell's book right now? By the way,
That's
You
Malafane. Malafane is. I traded
Malafane
it for
is.
the headband.
Yeah.
nice. Also, Alex, it's cool that I still have the golden crystal on me, right?
Yeah, you just still carrying it because
I'm gonna
it's
sell
the
the shit
cloned
out of
one.
that.
Yeah, you're gonna sell the shit out of it.
Yeah. I didn't steal it. I made it.
It happened.
You made it!
It just came from the ether. It's mine now.
Yeah.
I didn't choose the stone chose me.
Thank you for the incredible amount of bits and donations during the
Yes.
stream, you
We are
guys.
so grateful.
Holy
Thank you so
crap.
much!
That
Thank
is
you so
amazing, and we
much.
love all of you.
You guys
This
are the
Fallen's
best.
totally gonna win.
Yeah.
The best team.
We will see
Yeah.
you next week for Dungeons and Douchebags Fallen Empires, as who knows, maybe we get into the actual plot. Woo! Rather than the foreshadowing.
Oh shit!
All right.
My eyeballs, they quake.
Take
I'm
care,
not entirely
everybody.
sure why they quake.
That sounds
Bye-bye.
painful. You should get that
Goodbye.
to stop.
I can't. It's a condition I